Good afternoon everyone, and welcome to the Aberdeen Sports Village for our afternoon session. This is day 4, sorry, this is day 5. It's been a long 5 days, Stuart. I'm Robert Taylor, doing live stream with me this afternoon is Stuart Stevenson. Good afternoon, Stuart.
Good afternoon, Robert. Good afternoon, everyone. Really looking forward to this final afternoon session for the 11 to 14 year olds.
We should have an exciting afternoon ahead of us. We've been together most of yesterday and today again, so this is what's coming up very, very shortly. 200 IM for the boys, 200 free for girls, 100 free boys and 100 breast for girls. These are all heats, top 10 in both the 11 and 13 and 14-year-old age groups qualify for finals this evening. 800 free for the boys, that is a heat declared event. Then we're a bit of fun to finish with a 4x100 freestyle relay for girls and a medley relay for the boys. So that's all we've got this afternoon to look forward to. As I say, all these first 4 events are heats and finals. Finals this evening, if you're able to join us, will be just after 5 o'clock. So it's been a pretty hectic week, Stuart. I've had some exciting relays again to finish with this morning.
Yeah, I hope these 4x100s are easier to call than the 4x200s we saw this morning.
Yeah,
they ebbed and flowed and went back and forward like no man's business.
But that's what we want to see in the relays. Good tight contest, lots of fun, and yeah, we'll hope we see some more of that this afternoon. First event, as I say, is the boys 200 metres individual. All be very fast and furious. We'll hardly have time to catch breath as we did this morning. N1, we've Brodie Lydon from Kingston, 2 Leighton Bonner Inverclyde, 3 Zach Weatherhead from South Aberdeenshire, 4 Thomas Vasiluk from Harton Midlothian, 5 Archer Redfern Lerwick, 6 is Ruben Lees, won the Bass, 7 Austin McCall, Aberdeen Dolphins, and 8 Boyd Fernside from East Lothian Swim Team. Well, 8 swimmers in this one. There will be another 60 potentially swimming in the other 6 heats here. So it's 4 lengths of the pool. Butterfly back, then breast, freestyle. So the key thing is not to go out too hard and get rid of all that pent up energy in the first 50. Current controlled, Leighton Bonner, Brodie Lydon. Nice start from both the boys, 33.57.
Yep, it's the boys closest to the camera here. The best start in lane 1 and 2, Brodie and Leighton. So Brodie from Kingston, Leighton from Inverclyde. And into the backstroke, it looks as if Leighton is just pulling away slightly into the lead. And once it gets to breaststroke, that's where it gets really interesting. Breaststroke, slowest of the disciplines, so where the most time can be gained or lost. Yeah. So it's not often you see the best breaststrokers are also the best IM swimmers for that reason.
Yeah. Of course, this is the first time that a lot of these swimmers have had the chance to swim against one another across Scotland. All the districts come together, and we also have swimmers from south of the border, which we're delighted to see coming up and competing at the age groups. Interesting to see if the Heart swimmer in lane 4, Thomas Vasiluk, who's the fastest coming into this, he's the East District champion, did this in 2:50.46 just a few weeks ago at the Comrie Pool. But over on the far side, Boyd Fernside, he's having a cracking breaststroke, Stuart.
Yeah, he's come right through in the breaststroke. He was maybe a few places back after the first 2 disciplines, but come right the way through to the front. Boyd Fernside, East Lothian swimmer. Thomas Vasiluk, as you were saying, is the fastest series, a 12-year-old, the rest are 13, but they're all competing in the same age category, Scottish Nationals.
Zach Weatherfield has also had a good breaststroke. As you can see, the splits on your screen, 49.09.04 is the last 50. Archie Redfern in lane 5 also coming through. Boy from Lerwick. Yeah. It's get those arms over as fast as you can, legs kicking as hard as possible down the final stretch, and over on the far side, Boyd Fernside looks as though he's done enough to get this one. Very tight for second. It looks to be Zach Weatherfield and Leighton Bonner. Oh, it's tight for second. Lane 2, I think. Leighton Bonner just snatches that from Zach at the death, but a great swim from Boyd Fairdside over that far side, 2:44.87.
Nearly 9 seconds off, Robert.
Did, yeah, and a lot of the boys taking quite a chunk of their entry time. I think the vast majority, actually all PBing, I think they all PB'd in that one, which is great to see.
Yeah, that's happens more often in these younger age groups. A lot of PBs going. That's great to see, as you say, Robert.
Hopefully I've got my pronunciation right for the lad from Perth in 4. In lane 0 we have Adam Calder from Rock. 1 Alex Cantley, South Aberdeenshire. 2 Billy Trapp, Mount Kelly. 3 is Max Kelly from Geary. In lane 4 from Perth City, Alec Adam. In 5 Ryan Crabb, round 96. 6 we've got Nibby Segular from the Highland Swim Team. 7 Keelan Cardy from Stirling Swimming, and 8 is Lance McMahon, Helensburgh. 9 Finlay Duffin, Warner Bass.
Nibby Singular.
Yeah, Talak Adams the fastest, 2:47.64. Sorry Stuart.
Sorry Robert, to let you finish there. Nibby Singular is out like a rocket in lane 6, the Highland swimmer. So yep, that's great butterfly now into his back to get his breath back, possibly a wee bit, some air into the lungs.
Yeah, well, I hope Ryan Crabb 39.81 well back on the rest, or he maybe just didn't get off the blocks very well and took a wee while to get settled in. Keep his fingers crossed that he's does himself justice in the rest of the race. So as you say, Nevy's really had a cracking first 100, 38.41 for that backstroke. I'm sure that's taken a few more seconds off the rest of the field when they're only doing 41.42, so he's got a commanding lead at half time.
He does. We'll see if he can hold it out in front there at the breaststroke. It's a possibility that his strongest strokes are the first two and they'll be drawn in, but we'll see. This looks to be a couple of challenges coming up in lanes 3 and 4, and right up close to the camera here in 1 it's Alex Cantley who's making a move through to the front as well. So still Nibby Singular, but I don't think he's quite as far ahead as he was, Robert.
No, it's certainly a good race developing in lane 4. Talak Adam from Perth has come through. You'll see again the splits for our leader, 54 whereas a 45. Well, that's 9 seconds, so that's made a big impact. Now we'll see if Nibby can pull something strong down the final stretch.
Yeah, maybe he was slightly relieved to get onto his front there.
I'm sure he was,
and he's looking a lot more comfortable now, and I don't think he'll be denied this heat win.
Yeah.
So Nibby's entry 2:48.30, he's going to smash that, and we'll see how much he takes off as he comes towards the wall. Well, it's going to be a fair chunk indeed, 2:39.46, so 9 seconds.
Almost 9 seconds. We'll just wait for that time for Talak Adam to come through. Yeah, there we have it, 2:43.26. Max Kelly 2:44.46 in third place from Geary. Good swim from a lot of these lads.
Yep.
As we move on to heat number 3, we did say it was going to be fast and furious. 0 Jasper Broom, South Ayrshire. 1 Lucky Bullock from Shetland. 2 Stephen Moustache, Stranraer Stingrays. 3 Blake Herman, Inverclyde. 4 Riley Griffin, Airdrie Mountains. 5 is Angus Woods, Kintyre. 6 Duncan Curry from University of Aberdeen Performance. 7 is Murray Johnson, Ren 96. 8 Lewis Bray, Inverclyde. And 9 Fraser Muir from Carnegie. Pretty level start from most of the lads this time.
Yep. A wee bit more difference in entry between them, 2:41.30 through to 2:47.60, so a good 6 seconds plus, or just under 6 seconds. So good start here in orange cap. Stefan Nastjuk, or Stefan Eustax, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
So 33.07, fast start there from Stepan's. Second Lockie Bullock, third Duncan Curry as they go into the backstroke.
A lot tighter this one. Most of these lads in this heat probably a bit more experienced on the racing. And maybe a wee bit more competent doing the first leg on the butterfly. And all in all, pushing on, keeping it all steady on backstroke. Coming through very nicely is Blake Herdman from Inverclyde.
Yep.
He's had a very, very dominant second leg, and has come through strongly to take it up. You can see there 39.47 Angus Woods, 39.07, even made a wee bit of a move, 1:14.95. Well, it's a long way off that split from the previous heat. But, as you saw, maybe his breaststroke maybe not as strong as some of these lads.
Yep, Stepan's now coming up to the fore with his breaststroke here and storming his way through here to the front. And he is a bronze medalist in the 100 breaststroke, so he's very strong in the breast, using this to his advantage here.
Young lad from Kintyre is going very nicely in lane 5. We had a Kintyre race quartet of girls, which was nice to see this morning in that 14-16-year-old age group. Acquitted themselves pretty well, and Angus Woods is doing pretty well in this one at the moment. 2:01.77. Stefan's under pressure, and Angus Woods is now getting past him, I think. It's the Kintyre lad who's going to take this. Great to see one of the smaller clubs taking this heat. 2:36.54, lovely swim from him.
Great finish from Blake Herman. He was the fastest over the freestyle leg out the whole pool, and moved right up into third. So again, he took time off his entry. So some good swims.
Some great PBs though, Stuart. You've got to say that a whole raft of them under the 2:40 mark. Disqualification, unfortunately, lane 0 for technical infraction. We're just waiting the time for Murray Johnston, a lad from Ren 96 and 7. Maybe a wee problem when he finished. Maybe didn't batter the pad hard enough, or maybe the pad didn't register Murray's touch. We'll hopefully get it. Oh dear, another disqualification, lane 2 for a technical infraction. And Murray Johnston's time now there, 2:44.18.
Yep,
that's nice wee improvement as well for Murray. So a lot of the lads doing fantastic there. Nice to see that. On to heat number 4. Joe Crawford, Scotia in 0. 1 Alfie Price, Orkney. 2 Cammy McMillan, Renfrew Bass. 3 Kai Fern, Aberdeen Dolphins. 4 is Finlay Bruce, Perth City. 5 Harris Woodward, Portobello. 6 Callan Forsyth, South Ayrshire. 7 Tyler Spalding from Carnegie. 8 is Dexter Suter, Lerwick, and 9 Lucas Snowden from Aberdeen Amateurs. Well, times in this one a bit closer, 2:38.74 to 2:41.20, but 2.5 seconds. So again, all these lads pretty competent at the butterfly section. The first set going out well. Lanes 5 and 7. Tyler Spalding, Harris Woodward, the Portobello swimmer, I think, just with the touch from Harris Woodward.
A good fly there from Harris. Quick as we've seen, I think.
Alfie Price on this side also well there, 31.36.
And yeah, that was a good butterfly there. Going to the backstroke. Does look like Finlay Bruce is fairly comfortable there, maybe pulling away a little bit from the two behind him.
So just try and keep in touch behind, and hopefully if the breaststroke set's strong, you can pull back. A nice strong start from swimmer from Portobello. 1:08.33. That's a cracking start.
Well, Finlay is a very strong backstroker. He took the gold in the 100 back and the 200 back for his category, so we expected him to pull away on that stroke. We'll see if any of the other lads can come back on the breaststroke leg.
Yeah, well, 36 and Kai Fern on second, 37.99. The rest of them all on the 40 mark, so that's made a big difference for those two.
Absolutely. So he's well out in front still, but coming back a wee bit, I think, in lane 5, Harris Woodward. He's moving up there.
Yeah.
And in a clear third at the moment is Kai Fern.
Yeah, behind them you've got Tyler Spalding, Callan Forsyth, and in 2 and 0, Karen McMillan, Joe Crawford. Also, well, there for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Don't know if they'll challenge for one of the minor pools. Doesn't look likely, but this is a very impressive swim from the Portobello lad.
I think Callan Forsyth back and forth is going to have to really put his foot down to work his way up to thirds, but look at this finish here in lane 4 from Finlay Bruce. This has been an excellent IM swim from him.
Well, Angus Woods, the previous heat from one of the smaller clubs, taking that. Another small club doing extremely well, but look at the time, Stuart. 13-second improvement. That's a massive chunk of that entry time. Well done, Finlay. Alice Woodward 2:32.63, Kai Fern 2:36.18. Some cracking times in these earlier heats, Stuart.
Yeah, it really is. I'm sure they would have. Most of them would have taken that before.
Yeah, nice to see that.
Fantastic.
That result now confirmed.
Let's move on to heat 5. Austin McPherson, Geary, Adam Merrick, Cumbernauld, Kyle Connolly, City of Glasgow in 2, James Kilpatrick, Carnegie in 3, Ethan Collins, Belsill in 4, Callum Mackenzie in 5 from Perth City, in 6 Fraser Dow, also from Perth City, 7 Rory Keegan Ward, City of Glasgow, 8 Kenneth Traynor, South Lanarkshire, and 9 is Sky Kaubunchai from University of Aberdeen Performance.
Well, this is the first of the 3 seeded heats, so we'll see how this one goes. You'd expect the middle lanes to be pretty dominant. I know that probably James Kilpatrick in lane 3 should be going to get pretty strongly in the butterfly section.
Yep.
I think he medalled on the butterfly earlier this week.
Yes, he did. He took silver in the 100 fly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's
gone off strongly.
Very strongly.
Nice start for him.
Sub 30 seconds, so yeah, great start.
Other 2 boys who are also the other fastest coming into this, Callum and Ethan. Also good fly section for them.
Yeah, there's good backstroke here in 5. Callum Mackenzie, he's drawing right up now. He's looking strong. So Callum coming right through and could possibly nip into the lead after the backstroke leg.
I think James is just going to hold it at halfway. Not much in it though. That's a good backstroke, as you say, for both the boys. 36.23 for Cam, took out half a second. 36.85, Ethan 37.73. So he lost a second or so. And James is just holding the lead at the moment after the first half. And a good race on between the 3 boys.
Definitely. Fastest seed is the Belsill boy in lane 4. So Ethan Collins, fancy him to come through and challenge for this as well.
Kyle Connolly also in the mix here.
Yeah, Kyle's drawn right up here in the breaststroke. He's charging towards the front here. So Kyle Connolly looking very good. The City of Glasgow swimmer, he's nicked into 3rd place now in the final turn. Cal Mackenzie, Ethan Collins, Kyle Connolly. It's that order as they go into the freestyle. And it's the red caps at the front now having the battle.
Yeah, James Kilpatrick had dropped into 4th. I think he's maybe sneaked back into 3rd, and he's coming through again, the black cap of Carnegie, and you kind of fancy he might actually win this one.
Yeah,
lovely to see that from 4th. He's managed to keep enough in the pocket to take that. Well done, James. 2:56.95. Nice swim down that final stretch for you.
Yeah, but now like a rocket in the fly, and he came back like a rocket in the free.
He did indeed.
And that all worked to plan for James. So a great time there. 5 seconds off entry. Can't complain at that at all.
Just a fraction slower than that previous heat though.
Yep, yeah, about a second or so, just over a second. On to heat 6 now. So Clark, Malcolm Gill, and Verclyde in 0. Callum Stewart, Highland in 1. Owen Bitchin, South Aberdeenshire in 2. Cameron Haddo and Hamilton in 3. Lachlan Small from Stirling Swim in 4. Archie MacArthur and Verclyde in 5. Aaron Drake from Wanderbath in 6. Fergus Reid from Geary in 7. In 8, Lewis Lothian from East Lothian. 9, Rudy Vick from Wanderbath.
At least it's not as bad as Ren 96 in 6 and then 7 Ren 96 that we often get in most districts. But,
yeah, just the numbers that they can throw us.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Strong start though in lane 5. Carl McKenzie.
Yeah,
So I'm one behind
MacArthur.
it.
Archie MacArthur there.
Archie MacArthur rather.
Sub 30 seconds, much like James Kilpatrick was in the previous heats. So Archie looking strong there. He is a good butterfly swimmer as well. So into his backstroke, he's pulling away here. He's looking very strong just now.
Yeah, he's got an entry time of 2:29.10. You kind of think that, like a lot of the lads in this heat, they're pushing on. This generally happens in the afternoon. The younger swimmers don't mess about. They go faster and faster. Some of the times that they've entered maybe are from a few months back.
Yeah, and he took the silver in the 400 IM, Archie.
So when they come up to swim this maybe a month or two later, being a wee bit older, they're able to push on even further. And
yeah, they're growing like trees, as they say at this age.
Yeah, and then in the final, once they've got the final, again, improvements are likely in the final. Don't preempt what's going to happen. So far, Lachlan Small from Stirling Swimming is coming through very, very strongly. But at the moment, a little between the two. I think Lachlan's maybe just sneaked into the lead, 1:52.49.
Yeah, good breaststroker. You've seen him up on the podium there in a few different breaststroke events, Lachlan, and he's looking very good there, and he's moved into the lead. So difficult to see Lachlan getting caught in this heat now.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Lachlan, and then Archie 1-2 behind. It's pretty even between 2 or 3 swimmers.
2:25.50 did a few weeks ago at the pre-snags meet at Pole Cross, and he's got that fairly similar time, 2:26.38. Well, last 3 heats, pretty similar times.
Yep.
So
I think the quickest in 14 is still Finlay Bruce at this point. That was before the seeded heats. So
3 boys, 2:25, 2:26. So one more to come. Hamilton Aquatics lad will be a strong fancy. He's the fastest coming into this in 0. Lewis Maxwell Powers, Wonder Baths, 1 Alan Machin, City Glasgow, 2 Finlay Bennett, South Lanarkshire, 3 Nicholas Isn't, City Glasgow, 4 Zane Salah, Hamilton Aquatics, 5 Dylan Mitchell, Wonder Baths Club, 6 is Daniel Henry, City Glasgow, 7 Tom Massey, Alfred Author, 8 Ian Nielsen, Cumbernauld, and 9 Atanas Rakoff from the Pro. And disqualification in that last heat, lane 2.
Yep.
No change to 1, 2, 3. No, we'd certainly expect fireworks potentially in that orange cap from Zane Salah.
Lane 4. Very good mate, Robert. Zane Salah. He's taken gold in the fly events as well, so you expect to see a strong start here.
Dylan Mitchell also going well in the butterfly, along with Tom Massey and Anita Koff over on the far side. It is Zane, as you say, Stuart, doing nicely on the butterfly. It's
25-2.
A wee bit faster than the other 2 heats.
As fast as we've seen on the first stretch there. Going well in 3, Nikolai Cisnet. Again, Nikolai's having a very good week as well. He's been up
multi-medal winner,
many times. Backstroke gold medalist for the 100 back, as well as many other events. So, it's not actually a poolside bell that's happening here, it's up in the galleries. So, Zane Salah does touch first, but second ahead of Nikolai Cisnet, and then Daniel Henry in 3rd. But
You've got a pretty useful breaststroke. That's his Nikolai. Those 2 have pulled away, but Dylan Mitchell is now making a bit of headway. The wonder swimmer in lane 5. He's
Very good breaststroke there, Robert. Yep. Dylan Mitchell took the golden 100 breast. So he is pulling right up here. Dylan Mitchell using this breaststroke to his advantage. He's reeling in Zain Salah, but as he goes on to freestyle, he will be difficult to catch. So Zain Salah, Dylan Mitchell, and then Finlay Bennett in 3rd place. Finlay's moved up there in that breaststroke.
Now Zain getting to work now, and yeah, you can see the strength that he has coming down the final stretch. 2:23.26. He might come inside that unless he eases up. Looks pretty effortless. That's the fastest time, 2:24.41. So he, along with Auckland Small.
We've got pretty noisy up here, Robert.
Yeah. Finlay Bruce and I think James Kilpatrick will be the top 4 for our older age group.
So, as we see coming up there, the times on the board.
That's positions of all the swimmers. I think it was 60, 68 perhaps that took part in all that.
Yeah, good start to the session, and shortly we'll confirm who the finalists are for this evening. And the next event that we'll be coming to will be the girls' 200 metre freestyle. So we'll come to that shortly. There's going to be 7 heats in that event, and that should be a good one as well, Robert.
Yeah, that's the 68 with 65 positions, 3 disqualifications at the very bottom. As you say, Stuart, we move very, very swiftly, don't get much chance to catch breath. It's 200 free, and this is the first of those heats.
Don't think we've got a swimmer at the moment in lane 3.
Yeah, there might be.
Yeah.
There is actually a swimmer. She's hiding
she's
behind. So I think she's maybe just that little bit smaller.
Ah, right, she's standing further back, so she has made it up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So our 10 swimmers are Rebecca Reid, Rhonda Bass, 1 Imogen Jarrett, Dundee City Aquatics. In lane 2, Katie Ray, Geary. 3 is Iris Blair, the Finns. 4, Kalila Smith, Aberdeen Dolphins. 5, Hannah McCaig, South Ayrshire. 6, Ailey Fee, East Lothian Swim Team. 7, our teammate Morgan Kenny and Lucy Fleming in 8. And in 9, Aragil from Carnegie. Stuart will be able to confirm Kalila Smith. Whether she won the butterfly last night, 100 butterfly.
Yep, she won the 100 fly last evening. That was off the back of winning the 200 fly earlier in the week.
Yeah, I was very impressed with that swim last night, Stuart. It looked a joy to watch, totally effortless.
Yeah.
Not a lot of the young lass, but she put it all together and was sub 110, improved on her entry time from the heats, which was a few seconds faster.
She seemed to skip through the water, didn't she? As you say, Robert, effortless stroke.
It was effortless, yeah.
It's a key one to watch, I think, for the future as well. But look at this start in the near side here, in the pink cap. Imogen Jarrett, Dundee City Aquatics, touching first at the halfway mark. So 1:10.97 is a split there.
So we're certainly looking at something inside 2:30 here, I hope. All these girls are in times over the 2:30, 2:30.28 through to 2:30.240. That's what really a lot of them will be hoping to do, get under 2:30. That will be the psychological target for a lot of the 12-13-year-olds, and then work your way down probably in 5-second blocks.
Yep. It's pretty even now. The image has been overtaken by about 3 swimmers. In the turn in unison, Katie Ray just a fraction ahead of Kalila Smith and Rebecca Reid. So it's going to go right down to the final 50. And here comes that winner of the butterfly, Kalila Smith.
looking very, very smooth and strong. It's a lovely swim from Kalila. She's just gradually built this up throughout each of the 50s.
Yeah, we'll look at this in the outside line here.
Yeah, over the far side, Ara Gill from Carnegie. What a swim from her.
Storming last 50 from her.
And Katie Ray, 2:29.47. Great to see three of them under the 2:30, and as you say, sneaking in over that far side, Ara Gill from Carnegie, taking second. Well done, Ara.
Yeah, she left something for the finish there.
She did indeed, so it augurs well for her next swim.
Heat 2 and 1 Iona Robertson Warner Bass, 1 Hayden Holmes Best, 2 Abby Henderson South Lanarkshire, 3 Tyler Watson from Highland, 4 Josie Grimes Warner Bass, 5 Honor McCarty Inverclyde, 6 Mia Loon from Eithin, 7 Lily Mundell Heart of Midlothian, 8 Lauren Dunlop Dumfries, and 9 Eva Gordon from City of Glasgow.
Looking for fireworks from lane 7 in this one, Stuart.
Yeah, Lily Mundell. She started off very well.
Yeah, 50 and went another 50 and 100, I think, earlier over the week.
Okay. So that is a very good time. So
she's put a marker down after this first 50.
Yeah. It's 31.35. She's up like a shot here.
Just a 13-year-old, so there are quite a lot of 13-year-olds still to come, but she'll be trying to ensure a good time to get into the final.
Josie Grimes is looking good as well in lane 4, the Warner swimmer, so she's not too far behind in second at the moment. It's fairly close for third place between Honor McCarty and Maya Loon. It's going to be over there, lane 7, Lily Mundell, and turns first, 1:08.29, so a couple of seconds quicker than the PVC. So she does turn first, and it's the Warner girl, Josie Grimes in second, so she is trying to chase her down. Third place now in lane 6. Maya Loon. Is it Maya Loon? Maya Looney? Maya Loon? It's Maya Loon.
Yeah,
yep.
Hopefully it's Maya Loon from Eithin.
Yep.
Yeah. Josie Grimes is only 14-year-old in this one. All the other girls are 13, with the exception of Eva Gordon, City Glasgow, who's 12, swimming in the 11-13-year-old category. And it's the Lemondale still well clear in this one, 1:45.38.
She sped up in that last 50. You can see from the split she's about a second ahead of the closest of the rest.
So we're in the sort of 2:22 range, I think, here. And given an entry time of 2:29, 7-second improvement. Well, she's storming to finish. She's going to get maybe inside 2. Will she get inside 2:20? Not quite. 2:21.17. Josie Grimes second, and in lane 6, Loon from Eithin takes third. Josie Grimes 2:24.84. Loon 2:25.59. Hayden Holmes actually from Brest with third place. So almost 8-second improvement for over 8-second improvement for the Heart swimmer.
Yeah, some swim.
I'm absolutely certain we'll see her comfortably into a final later on.
Yeah, gold medalist 100 free, so she'll also be pushing to do very well in this one. So in heat 3, Ruby McInnes from North Ayrshire, Ella Wetton East Lothian, Emily Neal Heart of Midlothian, and 3 Katie Cooper Warner Bass, 4 Elena Sanderson Per City, 5 Abby McInerney from Inverclyde, 6 Amy Dobson from Kingston, 7 Casey Dixon South Lanarkshire, 8 Eva Smith University of Aberdeen Performance, and 9 Emily Dawson O'Gyan Bearsden.
Give you finalists for the boys 11-13-year-old 200 IM. They are Nikolai Sisnett, Aaron Machin, Austin McPherson, Angus Woods, Rory Vick, Nebby Singular, Sky Kabunshai, Blake Herdman, Talak Adam, Lewis Bray. Murray Johnston and Max Kelly are our 2 reserves. Our 14-hole final. Zane Salah, Finlay Bruce, Lachlan Small, James Kilpatrick, Dylan Mitchell, Archie MacArthur, Callum McKenzie, Finlay Bennett, Ethan Collins, Kai Connolly. Fraser Dowd, Daniel Henry, our 2 reserves. 109, 76, Eva Smith over on the far side, just shades it at the moment.
Well, Emily Neal just came through there.
Yeah, 109.
So, but very close between Eva Smith and Emily Neal, and coming through now in lane 7, Casey Dixon. So Casey Dixon there, who is from South Lanarkshire, which is moving through into 2nd spot. But out in front is Emily Neal, I should say. Looking very good at the moment. Emily's split there was 57 seconds in the previous 50. Casey the same. So it's going to come right down to the finish here. The girls over in 7 and 8 are fighting back here, and look at Eva Smith. She's making a charge towards the finish.
She doesn't want to give this up, Eva Smith. But this one on this side, I think Emily Neal, at the Portobello Open recently, is maybe just going to hold on here. It's a tight one. The Hearts girls just got this from Eva Smith and Casey Dixon. 2:23. 2:23.25. Just a wee bit slower than the previous heat. She's 14. Eva Smith also 14. Casey Dixon 13. 2:24.98. That might give Casey Dixon a spot, I'm pretty sure, in the final with that. Good swim from her. On to our seeded heats. 0, Ciara Finlayson, City Glasgow. 1, Cara White, round 96. 2, Lucy Hunter, Motherwell and Wishaw. 3, Freya Keeling, Carnegie. 4, Amelia Burrell, Glenrothes. 5, Charlotte Craig, round 96. 6 is Anna Lawson from East Lothian Swim Team. 7, Amy Royal from City Glasgow. 8, Madison Stewart, University of Aberdeen Performance. And in 9, Eva Service, Dumfries, 2:25.50 through to 2:26.30. So this is not the last 3 heats are seeded. That's the last one that's not. So a strong start. Madison Stewart, 32.30.
2 swimmers on the line here. Anna Stewart, Anna Lawson, Lucy Hunter, Ciara Finlayson, all turned roughly the same time. So it seems wide open. There's a few. There's a 12-year-old in this, Charlotte Craig.
Round 96.
Charlotte Craig by 96. Amy Royal 13, Amelia Burrell 13, Freya Keeley 13, and the rest 14.
Well, it's very tight at the halfway mark. Well, not very much separate. 5 girls, Stuart. This is making a nice finish. 108.47 through to 109.62. Barely a second cover. 5 girls.
Absolutely great turn there over in lane 8. Madison Stewart, University of Aberdeen Performance. She sprung off that board in the turn and out into this part of the race, third 50 metres, and she's going to go under the flags first here before a final turn. But it's really tight. Look at this as well in lane 2.
Lucy Hunter, Keeling coming through as well.
It's going to be an exciting finish. Another one wish to swimmer, Lucy Hunter.
Madison Stewart just going a wee bit faster than Lucy and Freya over that last 50. Also getting into the mix, Amelia Burrell and Charlotte Craig, Anna Lawson. At the moment it's Madison Stewart. It looks as though she's doing enough. Lucy Hunter's fighting back, and Freya Keeling maybe in third over the far side. It's going to be Madison Stewart. It's very tight for the minor places. Lucy Hunter certainly was second, and Carnegie swimmer Freya Keeling in third. Motherwell was Lucy Hunter taking second. Well done, Lucy. And well done to Madison Stewart from Aberdeen Performance. 2:22.47 4.9.
Freya Keelan 13 there, so she picks her 2:23. That'll be. That will make a.
I would think so.
Final.
Given that Lily Mandel is still the fastest in the 13-year-olds on a 2:21, there's not been many in that low 2:20s. So I think you're right. Freya Keeling will get certainly into a final. 0. Evie Chan, North Ayrshire. 1. Lisa McNear first. 2. Caitlin Morton, City Glasgow. Our teammate Daisy McInnes goes in 3. 4 is Kate Nolan, Wonder Bass. Molly Irvin Watson in 5, Dumfries. 6, Olivia Caldwell, City Glasgow, and Abigail Crawford, our teammate, in 7. 8, Emily McDougall, Highland Swim Team, and 9, Ellie Wilson from Step Rock. 2 13-year-olds in 0 and 3. Not too many 13-year-olds to follow.
Yeah, I'm interested to keep an eye on them.
This seeded heat should really come through with the likes of Kate Nolan from Wander and Molly Irvin Watson from Dumfries. Those are the two fastest, both sub 2:20. At the moment, Wander swimmer is making strong headway in this one.
Yeah, good start by Kate Nolan. She's looking good. 2:16 entry, so you'd expect her to be leading here.
Yeah, Molly Irvin Watson at the moment looks to be about third, but looks pretty smooth with the stroke. Being told to swim to orders, just take it out steadily. We'll wait and see if she picks this up a wee bit more in the second half. The two swimmers the other side, Daisy McInnes, Caitlin Morton, both from City Glasgow at the moment, second and third.
Yeah, Caitlin Morton, 13-year-old, so good swim from her so far. She's fine to get into that final. She's just in 4th.
Caitlin Morton is a 13-year-old, the others are all 14. Caitlin just dropped back into 4th, Molly Watson now into 3rd, but Kate Nolan looks as though she has this one pretty well solidly wrapped up.
Yeah, I think so. It's a battle for second place now, and it is very close. In second between Daisy McInnes and Molly Irvin Watson. They're neck and neck. Could be Molly just moving in front now, and she's going to possibly just do enough here. But Kate Nolan will take this one. 2:17.25, great time there. And Molly Irvin Watson 2:20.25, Daisy McInnes 2:21.26, and Caitlin Morton at 2:22. Good time there. She should be secure for a final slot.
That should comfortably get them into finals, those 3 girls. In lane 0 we have Daisy Gildee, City Glasgow. 1. Lacey Padfield, Greenwich. 2. Chloe Kirk, Mulgan Bearsden. 3. Amber Hinton, Dumfries. 4. Evie Mackey, South Lanarkshire. 5. Emmy Aiken, University of Aberdeen Performance. 6. Ellie Melrose, Inverclyde. 7. Ella Cunningham, City Glasgow. 8. Ella Petrie, Moneyfief. And in 9. Kirsty Seavright, East Lothian Swim Team. 2 13-year-olds again in this one. Daisy Gildee in 0, City Glasgow. Amber Hinton, who from Dumfries. I think she was the winner at the distance events, Amber Hinton.
Yep, Amber did very well in these.
She won the 1500, certainly medalled early in the week.
Yeah, she was a gold medalist in 800 freestyle. So she is a very good freestyle swimmer.
Daisy Gildee just in 0 on your picture, and strongly off is Evie Mackey, no surprise there, along with Emmy Aiken, University of Aberdeen Performance.
Evie Mackey,
winner recent of the West District Pre-Snags meet. She's got the second fastest entry time.
She took a silver in the 400 free. She's the second seed for the 200, so she'll be wanting to go one better. She's certainly got a good start here, Evie, and Emmy Aiken not far off either. So Emmy Aiken took the bronze in the 400 free. So that is our silver and bronze and 400 in the middle lanes here. This heat.
2 13-year-olds doing pretty well. Daisy Gildee in 0 and Amber Hinton in lane 3. They're certainly up with the mix, 3rd and 5th respectively. Evie Mackey though, 104.23.
So Daisy getting a bronze in the IM, 400 IM. So yeah, impressive swim here by Evie Mackey. So
Ella Cunningham coming through quite strongly. Other City Glasgow swimmer over in that far side.
2:14.90 Robert, Evie Mackey's entry. I think she'll challenge that.
No, but I would expect something around a 2:16.
Yep. Again, it will be, this is a heat swim as well, so she's you know, way out there in front, and it's whether she wants to spend lots of energy or keep a wee bit for later. Well, Evie Mackey will take this one. Still second, still potentially going another way from Emmy Aitken.
She might even end up PPing after I said that. 2:14.91.
Oh, not far away. So 100th of a second outside entry.
Emmy Aitken 2:20.03 and Ella Cunningham 2:21.21 takes 3rd. Amber Hinton just ahead of Daisy Gildee, 4th and 5th. They'll comfortably be in finals, but Lola Mendel, that earlier time, should make her pretty good. That's still 2:21.17.
Still the quickest 13-year-old.
The quickest 13-year-old time.
We've got one to come.
With only Alice Harper, who's 2:24.10. So you kind of think Lola Mendel could have a clean sweep in the 50, 100 and 200 free if she does this, adds that to her portfolio tonight. Lexi Lamont in 0, Aberdeen Amateurs 1, Mila Scatterley, Aberdeen Dolphins 2, Lucy Hall, East Lothian Swim Team 3, Gina Rain, City Glasgow 4, Sadie Llewellyn, Hamilton Aquatics 7, Sarah Kravitz, East Lothian 6, Riley McIntosh, Dundee City Aquatics 7, Alice Harper, City Glasgow 8, Imogen Barrett rounding to 6 and 9, Anna Campbell, City Glasgow. Well, 2 medalists from this morning from that relay team, the East Lothian girls. Zara Kravitz, who went out and put down a marker, and Lucy Hall helped with the second leg keep that advantage going, and that got them a silver behind the Wonderbass 14 to 16-year-old 200 freestyle relay.
Yeah, Zara Kravitz went out very quickly to give the rest of the team a great chance, and they did get up there for that silver medal, but she's not quite out as fast as that here.
30.69 Anna Campbell at the outside lane with the early advantage.
Yep. Fastest in paper is the Hamilton Aquatic swimmer, Sadie Llewellyn, but you fancy Zara will give her a good race here. But yeah, in this heat swim again, it's whether they go out all out or do enough just to get into that final later. But yeah,
105.94, and there you have Zara Kravitz effortless in 3rd place, whereas over on the far side Anna Campbell working very hard to stick with this pace.
Yeah, she is. Sadie Llewellyn looks very comfortable out in the front here.
Lucy Hall, the other East Lothian swimmer, doesn't look to be doing too much, but she's also looks very relaxed, doesn't she, Stuart?
Yeah, she does. You wonder whether they feel as relaxed as they look, or whether it's all just like a swan, the legs are underneath and all the work's going on under the water. But yeah, they look very comfortable, these top swimmers just now.
Zara Kravitz, I don't know whether she's too worried about it. She's, I think she's eased down, and I'm sure Sadie Llewellyn, the Scot swimming at Hamilton Aquatics, is worried about this either. They look very, very relaxed, both these girls. This has a making another cracking final this evening, along with Evie Mackey in this one.
Yeah, these girls making this look easy.
2:18.05, 2:18.49, and Lucy Hall 2:20.50. Lucy improves their entry time by a wee bit, and a cracking swim as well from Anna Campbell.
Yep.
So that's it. Here we are.
These are scores in the doors. And that's the mixture of the 13 under and 14 age categories in the order of times. And we'll get the confirmation of the finalists to you as soon as we can. Yep. Some good swims there. And the next event that we'll be moving on to will be the boys 11 to 1400 freestyle. So again, a mixture of the 13 under and 14s all swimming together depending on their entry times. And this one coming up, we've got 10 heats. So we'll be seeing 100 swimmers hit the pool, Robert.
Yeah. So finalists for that 200 11-13 category. Lily Mandel from that earlier heat is the fastest qualifier. Alice Harper, who took part in that last heat. Amber Hinton, Caitlin Morton, Daisy Gildee, Freya Keeling, Amelia Burrell, Casey Dixon, Hayden Holmes, Evie Chan, Charlotte Craig and Maya Loon. 14-year-old age group. We have Evie Mackey, Kate Nolan, Sadie Llewellyn, Sarah Kravitz, Emmy Aiken, Malevin Watson, Lucy Hall, Anna Campbell, Ella Cunningham and Daisy McInnes, Imogen Barrett and Gina Wren are. Imogen is our first reserve. There might well be a swim of Gina Wren, Madison Stewart. 2:22.49 joint second reserves. I'll keep you updated on that in due course.
Okay, off we
That
go
has
with
a making a look cracking Evie Mackey, Kate Nolan, Sadie Llewellyn, Zara Kravitz for this evening in that and even Emmy Aiken and Malevin Watson.
Seems like a good one. And off we go with the first heat of our boys 100 freestyle. Angus Donald in 0, Wanda Bass in 1, Oscar Muir Cooper, 2, Jacob Papelbaum from Aberdeen Dolphin, 3, Zach Weatherhead, South Aberdeenshire, 4, Lewis Bray, Inverclyde, 5, Billy Trapp, Mount Kelly, 6, Lewis Ryder, South Lanarkshire, 7, Brogan Smith from Cooper, 8, Jackson Ogilvie, Montefieth, 9, Max Cochran from South Ayrshire. So a good start here in lane 2 from Jacob, and also over in lane 7 from Brogan Smith. These are the front two. Quickest entry here is a 1:09.39. So we'll see what these boys can do in respect of their entry times. What looks like the Aberdeen Dolphin swimmer Jacob Papelbaum.
I think he
is going to come in first here.
First
1:06.23, great swim.
3 and 7. Zach Weatherhead 1:07.73 and 1:07.78. Brogan Smith 1 and 7.
So nice chopping times off. So nearly 4 seconds for a winner there, Jacob. So we'll move on to heat 2. Finlay Johnson in 0.
Yeah, might just be waiting on confirmation on that last one.
Okay, yeah, could be going to just to see what this final times are there. Did you say, Robert, just to be confirmed?
Yeah, just I haven't cleared the board yet, so it would suggest maybe a time. Just needs to be double checked to make sure
time adjustment.
Yeah, that they're in the right time. Sometimes you get a time that's not quite right, and they put in a backup time. So yeah, Jacob, Zach, and Brogan, I think is
yep, same order.
Yep.
So that's
so as you said, second heat. Finlay Johnston, University of Aberdeen performance in 0. 1, Boyd Fernside, East Lothian Swim Team. 2, Alex Cantley, South Aberdeenshire. 3, Oscar Geary, Stepbrook. 4, Ryan Crabb, Round 96. 5, Jasper Broom, South Ayrshire. 6, Talak Adam, Perth City. 7, Thomas Vasiluk from Harden and Lothian. And 8 is Murray Johnston, Round 96. And 9, Austin McCall, Aberdeen Dolphins.
Not much between the swimmers here. 107.6 through to 108.98. Ryan Crabb, the quickest on entry. Jasper Broom, not far behind the South Ayrshire swimmer in 5. He's been at a lot of events. Jasper, hopefully not too tired, and he can keep going here on the 100 free. Good start from him, but over the near side here, it's Finlay Johnston from University of Aberdeen Performance. He's had a storming start here. Out fast off the blocks, and he is not hanging back at all. Yep, that's a good first 50 there, 30.69. So, good second and a half ahead of Jasper in second. See if he can keep this going right to the end. His entry 108.9. He'll be looking to take some time off that for sure.
Yeah, looks like he could take best part of 4 seconds or so off that.
Quite a straight arm style there, compared to the kind of more forward and flowing style of some of the other ones. But coming right through as well, and
Jasper Broom.
Lane 5, Jasper Broom. Both these boys taking off good time.
Talbot Adam, 105.58. Jasper Broom 106.32 and 107.80 for Talbot Adam.
Yeah. Top 3 all taking time off entry. Onto heat number 3, 0 Finlay Duffin Wonder Bass, 1 Lockie Bullock of Shetland, 2 Oliver Hodzik from University of Aberdeen Performance, 3 Andrew Lew Step Rock, 4 Archie Stevenson from Best, 5 Ewan Line from Morpeth, 6 Adam Calder Broch, 7 Brodie Lydon from Kingston, 8 Harry Cook Aberdeen Dolphin, and 9 Lance McMahon from Helensburgh.
Good start in lane 5, lane 4 rather, Archie Stevenson from Best.
Yeah, very good start.
Lane 3 Andrew Lew from Stetrock, lane 4 Archie Stevenson from Best, lane 5 Ewan Line from Morpeth, lane 6 Adam Calder from
Yes, that gives us a better angle as well. Out at the other side of the pool there, over in lane 8, Harry Cook going very strongly. The Aberdeen Dolphin, I think Harry Cook is going to touch first at the halfway point. 33.5, so that is the fastest time we've seen so far in the first 50. Harry Cook, Brodie Lydon, Lance McMahon, 1, 2, 3 at the turn. So we'll see what they can do here. All 106s. No, sorry, 106s and 107s mixture. Harry Cook has went out very quickly and he's held on to it, and he's still looking strong towards the finish line here. It's very close for second place. It's difficult to tell. Possibly just inside Harry. Brodie Lydon will take second. And he does, just by a fraction over Lance McMahon. So Harry Cook 104.10. So well quicker than his entry of 107.44 for 3 seconds. Brodie Lydon 105.23. Lance McMahon 105.31.
Good PB there for those 3 boys. 0 Callum Struzik, Bellshill Sharks. 1 Aidan Anderson, Aberdeen Dolphins. 2 Leighton Bonner, Inverclyde. 3 Rory Buchan, Geary. 4 Murray Gallagher, Wonder Bastard. 5 Cameron Mather, Inverclyde. 6 Angus Woods, Kintyre. 7 Jonathan McLean, East Lothian Swim Team. 8 Josh Nichol, University of Aberdeen Performance, and in 9 Stephen Mustak from Stranraer Stingrays. Strong start in lane 5, Cameron Mather, Inverclyde going well, certainly up with a pace, and Angus Woods from Kintyre coming through to try and challenge along with Jonathan McLean, East Lothian Swim Team.
Leighton Bonner, yeah.
Leighton Bonner, the near side, Inverclyde also well up there. Is I think Leighton Bonner who's going to be the early leader. Callum Struzik also well there.
And a great turn over here in 0 by Callum Struzik. So I think he's maybe just nudging in front there. Oh, is he? No, maybe not. It's swimming over in lane 6 there, Angus Woods.
Yeah, the Kintyre swimmers now pulled through. Angus Woods has got this one wrapped up.
Yep. Angus Woods is a 13-year-old, so very strong swim from him, and he'll be hoping to get into the final at that time, 103.62. Good swim there. Again, most of these swimmers underneath entry. Once again, they're getting quicker and quicker. As we go into heat 5, 0 Hallie Hatab, Dumfries, 1 Kyle Saunderson, North Ayrshire, 2 Tanis Irnkov, I should say, from Broch, 3 Scott Brody, Inverclyde, 4 Riley Griffin, Adrian Monkton, 5 Keelan Cardy from Stirling Swim, 6 Aaron Russell, Bellsill, 7 Cole Murphy, City of Glasgow, 8 Ryan McLaughlin from Heart of Midlothian, and 9 Andrew Pattison from City of Glasgow. That's the red caps at the front at the moment. It looks like over in lane 6, Aaron Russell from Bellshill in the lead.
Very strong, isn't it, Stuart?
Yeah, great start here.
Might be the first sub 30, 20.82 by some margin, and it is Irnkov also sub 30.
Yep. Looking very good, storming out in front here, Aaron Russell, and a clear bit of pull between him and Tanis Irnkov. But yeah, Aaron Russell, no doubt about the winner in this heat, and he's not far away from the minute mark. Oof, 1 minute 65, what a swim there. So let's look at that entry, 105.50, 5 seconds, not bad.
That's amazing.
Massive PB there, 5 seconds.
102.02 for Atanas, and his entry was 105.6, so 3 seconds for him as well.
Cole Murphy taking third place. On to our sixth heat. 0 Miller Cunningham, Glenrothes, 1 Fraser Muir Carnegie, 2 Alfred Storer, South Aberdeenshire, 3 George Zimaniski from Stranraer Stingrays, 4 Clark Neaglan Gill, Inverclyde, 5 Sandy Brown, Alnwick Dolphins, 6 Tom Massey, Alford Offord, 7 Lucas Snowden, Aberdeen Amateurs, 8 Carl Stroud Payton, University of Aberdeen Performance, and 9 Finlay McDonald from Glenrothes.
Well, we'll see if anyone can get near that 1 minute and 65 from the last heat there.
Lane 0 going well, along with lane 5 Miller Cunningham and Sandy Brown. Miller Cunningham, Sandy Brown, not much between them. Sandy Brown just 29.77.
Sandy Brown there. Sandy from Alnwick Dolphins, so 13-year-old. So he's going very well. And quite a few swimmers vying for third spot across the pool. But it is Sandy and Miller Cunningham in front. Will Miller sneak back and take it? I think Sandy's going to hold on. And Sandy takes it 102.68. Miller Cunningham 103.76. Lucas Snowden 104.80. Again, yeah, a couple of seconds inside entry for our winner there, Miller Cunningham. And again, some good times hitting the board there. Sorry, it wasn't Miller Cunningham, it was Sandy Brown that took it, I should say. Miller Cunningham second.
First 3 home, I think all inside their entry times, well done lads. Moving on to heat number 7. 0 Dexter Suter, Lanark. 1 Cammy McMillan, Renfrew Bass. 2 Lewis Lothian, East Lothian. 3 Sky Kabushkai, University of Aberdeen Performance. 4 Finlay Bruce, Perth City. 5 Kai Fern, Aberdeen Dolphins. 6 Adam Merrick, Cumbernauld. 7 Ruby Vic for the Bass Club. 8 Frederick Stephen for the Penguins, and 9 Finlay Hiddleston, Dumfries. 103.32 to 104.48. This last of the non-seeded heats, Stuart. So again, we expect this could go mostly any of our lanes.
Well, it looks like the outside lane at the far side. Finlay Hiddleston from Dumfries. Very quick first 50, 29.34 Finlay, and the other Finlay Bruce, 29.42. So that's a 1-2 at the turn. Come through strongly now is Finlay Bruce, and he is a cracking second half to this race.
Lewis Lothian coming through very strongly to challenge for the minor places, but no doubt about it. Finlay Bruce
Yeah, he was up there in the 200 free, got the bronze medal.
Bruce Bodian and
sub-minute. 59.59 for Finlay Bruce there. So it's the first time we've seen under a minute, Robert.
Yep, very good swim.
We move into our seeded heats after this one. So in heat 8, 0 Alexander McKibben from Wanderbass, Alfie Price 1 in Orkney, Matthew Piatek from University of Aberdeen Performance in 2, Kyle Harper South Ayrshire in 3, James Kilpatrick Carnegie in 4, Cal Mackenzie from Perth City in 5, Fraser van der Meulen from Stirling in 6, Cameron Haddo from Hamilton in 7, Nebby Singular in Highland in lane 8, and Aaron Machin, City of Glasgow in lane 9. So we expect this to be James Kirkpatrick's heat. He's a couple of seconds quicker than the rest on paper.
Yeah, you would expect that. At the moment he's gone off fairly well. However, Carl Mackenzie from Perth City is trying to stay with him, and he's doing pretty well. Not much between the two. If anything, it might be Carl Mackenzie. There's hardly anything in it. 500s, 28.37. Carnegie boy just got the slightly better turn, and on his side, Kel Harper, South Ayrshire, not out of it either. I think James might just be pulling away inside the final 20. James Kirkpatrick from Carnegie, Kel Harper, South Ayrshire.
It looks like a 1-2 at the moment. Yep.
And Cal Mackenzie.
Oh, Cal Mackenzie just pipped Kyle Harper out of it.
Not much in it.
Oh, it's 200ths of a second. So
yeah, not much in it there. 58.97.
3 sub-minute swims there. So great times get in there. I know that
55, 59, 76 for Cameron Harper.
Kyle Harper going on in a minute for the first time. He'll be delighted with that one.
James, I think it was a high 58s there, Stuart.
Yep.
0 Fraser Dow, Perth City. 1 Kyle Mossman, City Glasgow. 1 Aaron Drake, Warner Bass Club. 2 Harris Woodward, Portobello. 4 Logan Small, Stirling Swimming. 5 Callum Stewart, Highland Swim Team. 6 Owen Beecham, South Aberdeenshire. 7 Connor Swinney, Gateshead and Wickham. 8 Alex Holmes, Glenorchy. 9 Tyler Spalding from Carnegie. Well, Lachlan Small, 57.52 entry time. So he's
fancy him for it. Yep.
So he's certainly faster than the swimmers in that last heat on entry time, and 28.70. Callum Stewart, Lachlan Small in third place.
Bitch in South Aberdeen has gone off very strongly as well. But coming up now in 5, Callum Stewart, the Highland swimmer. He's moving into the lead. So Callum's entry 58.87. Be pretty close to that time, I think. That's between Callum and Lachlan. And Callum just takes it 58.35, so he improves on entry. Lachlan Small 58.42. One Bitchin in third. And 1 minute and 35. So moving on to our last heat at 0, Hamish Maxwell, South Ayrshire. 1 Harry Whitfield, Darlington. 2 Tyler Coote, Shetland. 3 Dylan Mitchell from Wanderbass. 4 Zane Salah, Hamilton. 5 Connor Aspinall from East Lothian. 6 Nikolai Cisnet from City of Glasgow. 7 Lewis Maxwell Pauls from Wanderbass. 8 Mustafa McGraby from Hamilton. And 9 Callum Forsyth, South Ayrshire. 2 South Ayrshire boys in the outside lanes with the sandwich of everyone else in the middle. So good start here in lane 4. Zane Salah, Hamilton, he is our favourite. 56.51 on entry.
His freestyle looked pretty impressive in that IM, didn't it, Stuart?
Yeah, it was. And
Conor Aspinall, also very useful freestyler. Sticking with him, but Zane Salah just looks to have that stronger body to pull through.
Zane picked up a joint silver in the 50, so he'll be trying to secure a gold in his own right here, but he's certainly going to qualify into the final without any trouble whatsoever. Zane Salah, Connor Aspinall also looking very good here. These are the two out in front. It'll be a battle for third place, and it looks as if it's lane 6. Nikolai Sisnett who takes it 101.01. 58.43. Not quite as quick as the previous heat, just a fraction outside. Sorry, it was 57.50 was the winning time, 58.43 was second, so that is the fastest time we've seen so far. Zane Salah, Connor Aspinall second, 58.43, Nikolai Sisnett 101 and 01. So that concludes our boys 100 freestyle. And we'll see the times appearing up on the board, or are we? Maybe we're just going straight on. Yeah, I think we're just going straight on to the girls 100 metre breaststroke. So in the 100 metre breaststroke for girls, we have 8 heats, and this is heat 1. In lane 1, Lula Milne, City of Glasgow. 2, Ellie Brown, Fauldhouse. 3, Sophie Clark, Montefieth. 4, Hannah McCaig, South Ayrshire. 5, Charlotte Higgins, University of Aberdeen Performance. 6, Madison Smith, South Ayrshire. And 7, Sophie Haining from Bellshill. On our way this time. Very good start there. Sophie Clark. Montefieth swimmer, and she's moving out here in front in the early stages. Over the near side here. Now pushing right the way through is Lula Milne, 12-year-old from City of Glasgow. So Lula, Ellie Brown and Sophie Haining, all 12, and the rest are 13. But Lula Milne looking very good here over the first 50, just outside the 40 seconds, 40.42. Sophie Clark in second, Ellie Brown in third on the turn.
Second at Breaststroke Championships, Lula. Second place, Sophie Clark, fourth at the Midlands Championships. And those two, I think, have got the race between them. Ellie Brown between them. I don't think she's going to get in there. Third at East Districts, Ellie. It's very tight. Sophie Clark, doing a late surge. Can she get up? The Montefieth girl always trying hard, but City Glasgow swimmer Lula Milne is just good to hold her, I think. Oh, it's very tight. Lula Milne just hanging on. 128.41, 128.94. Ellie Brown 130.32. Nice improvements to her entry time though, Stuart.
Yeah, big improvement from Lula Milne there. Just about 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Just about 4 seconds off entry, so that's great to see. In heat 2, we'll have all the lanes. Eva Steele in 0 from first, Casey Dixon in 1 from South Lanarkshire, Lucy Fleming in 2 from East Lothian, Kate Gaffney in 3, South Lanarkshire, Ola Campbell in 4 from first, Evie Chan in 5 from North Ayrshire, in 6 Grace Blair from first, in 7 Maya Loon, Eithan, in 8 Charlotte Walters, University of Aberdeen Performance, in 9 Ailey Fee from East Lothian. Quickest entry here, 129.6, and that goes through to 130.8, so a couple of seconds between quickest to slowest entry. So all to swim for here. Very good start in lane 3 by Katie Gaffney. So Katie is our South Lanarkshire swimmer, and she's off to a really good start. It's Katie. It looks as if it's Evie Chan, no, not Evie Chan, Grace Blair just outside Evie Chan. Grace Blair touching in second at the wall, and then Ola Campbell. And again, pushing ahead here in 3, Katie Gaffney, and she's looking very strong. There's a little fight back now from Grace Blair. Grace possibly just moving up now on Katie. Grace Blair, Katie Gaffney. It'll be one of these two who take this heat, and it might come right down to the wire here. And it looks as if it might be Grace Blair who's now going to take this one, and Grace just moves ahead towards the finish. Great finish from Grace. 126.71. Katie Gaffney 127.57. Orla Campbell 130.28. Great finish there by Grace Blair, and she chops about 3 seconds off entry as well.
Yeah,
so
good swim.
Swim there.
On to our 38 in 0, Erica Crichton, Aberdeen Dolphins. 1, Abby Mitchell, Elgin. 2, Lucy Hall, East Lothian Swim Team. 3, Katie Ray, Geary. 4, Amy McCready, Belsilk Sharks. 5, Charlotte Waters, University of Aberdeen Performance. In lane 6, we have Katie Wilson, Katia Wilson, my apologies, Wilson from Belsilk Sharks. 7, Madison Leach, South Ayrshire. 8, Amy Dobson from Kingston. 9, Macy Adair, Glenrothes. 128.60 to 129.50. Leicester second, cover all swimmers, and they'll be back up on the blocks. A wee bit of feedback there, that's why they've been asked to stand down. It's not fair for the swimmers to be expected to start with that feedback. It always total silence. It amazes me that the venue hushes for that start. It's great to see.
Yeah, they've been very good. The spectators we have to see this week at the starts not been making too much noise, been really silent, which is always good.
Lucy Hall, I thought, got off to a good start. Back in the pool, having just done a 200 free. Showing her versatility on freestyle and breaststroke, Stuart.
Yeah, she is. And Amy McCready now coming up in 4, but still Lucy Hall just ahead by a fraction. And Lucy at the turn, 40.98. Not quite as quick as we've seen so far. So we'll see what happens in the second half of the race. Abby Mitchell now coming through to the front. So swimmer from Elgin, not a million miles away from here. So Abby Mitchell, Lucy Hall are 1-2 just now, and it's in 3rd place Amy McCready. I think it's going to be Abby Mitchell who takes it. She's just been looking stronger and stronger as the race has progressed. Abby Mitchell stretching out in front, and she'll hit the board first. 125.16, good time for Abby. 4 seconds off her entry. Lucy Hall 127.60, and Amy McCready 128.54. So again, the swimmers taking times off entry, Robert. They're looking good in this breaststroke event.
Pushing on. Abby Mitchell, very good swim from the Elgin lass. 0, Caitlin Reid, Wonderbass. 1, Imogen Semple, South Lanarkshire. 2, Livia Russell, Cumbernauld. 3, Iona Lynn, Scotia. 4, Kate Nolan, Wonderbass Club. 5, Olivia Davis, Midlothian. 6, Lisa McNair, First. 7, Madison Stewart, University of Aberdeen Performance. 8, Abigail Fagan, Ren 96. And 10, Alice Jones, South Ayrshire. Strong start, Kate Nolan, Wonderbass, off very smartly.
Yep, she is.
Iona Lynn from Scotia in lane 3, upsides her.
Yeah, she's just pushing through.
And Olivia Russell from Cumbernauld also well there. Over in lane 9, in lane 8, flying low is her end lass, Abigail Fagan. She's really going extremely well here, Stuart.
Yeah, she didn't start quite as quickly off the blocks, but she just pushed right the way through from about 25 to 50, and now she's a sub 40, first sub 40 split we've seen of the first 50. So she is well clear at the moment.
4th at West District Championships. Coming through in 3rd place in lane 3, Iona Lynn from Scotia. Just ahead of Kate Nolan. Over the far side, their end last still looks good, Stuart.
Yeah, she does. 13-year-old as well. So she's looking good here if she keeps this going to make the final. So Abigail Fagan, 128.5 is her entry. Look at this being chopped down. And we'll see how much it's chopped to. 125.02. So great time there. 3.5 seconds off entry. Iona Lynn also taking a good bit of time off. And she got a 126.84. Kate Nolan 127.06. As we move on to Heat 5. In lane 0 for Heat 5, Imogen Jarrett, Dundee City Aquatics. 1, Lauren Cantley, South Aberdeen. 2, Lola Mitchell, Broch. 3, Abby Coventry, Morpeth. 4, Juliet Kidd, Dundee City Aquatics. 5, Honor McCarty, Inverclyde. 6, Eva Smith, University of Aberdeen Performance. 7, Daisy Gildea from City of Glasgow. 8, Senia Mann from Menzies Hill. 9, Maddie Hoole from Warren Baths. Good start over there from Senia Mann, Menzies Hill swimmer. And also just on the near side now, going well in lane 1, Lauren Cantley, South Aberdeen swimmer. So see how this one goes, but yeah, she's just nudging away in front now. And also going well in 3, Abby Coventry. And it's 5 now, Honor McCarty, so this could go one of several ways. A few girls turning around at the same time there, just out the side of 40, about half a second over. Lauren Cantley 40.51, Maddie Hoole 47.5. So a good turn there by Lauren Cantley. So she looks pretty strong at this stage of the race. Not yet. Still
doing well.
A late charge could change it.
Lauren Cantley certainly going very nicely indeed.
Abby Coventry might be making a little move for the heat win here.
Very little between the two. There's Lauren Cantley, Abby Coventry, and in lane 5, Honor McCarty, 125.33.
Yeah, just an extra stroke at the end there. Cost Abby, I think. Just sometimes the glide or the extra strokes tough, just depending on the timing. What's the best thing to do?
First 3 girls all just inside their entry times there. We have Josie Grimes in 0, Wonderbass Club teammate Rosie Stitchfield in 1, Peyton Forbes from Bucky in 2, Daisy McInnes, City Glasgow 3, 4, Zara Kravitz, East Lothian Swim Team, 5, Leona Bedborough, Incas, 6, Amelia Burrell, Glenrothes, 7, Cara White, Ren 96, 8, Lexi Lammett, Aberdeen Amateurs in 9, Ella Cunningham from City Glasgow. Well, expect something special from Zara Kravitz in 4, I'm sure.
Can't see her losing this heat, but
first of the seeded heats.
Absolutely. So Zara Kravitz is having a very good week, I have to say. Picked up at least 7 gold medals, and she's a good breaststroker. She picked up the silver in the 200 breaststroke, and she's seeded. She's seeded about 3rd in this event, so she's looking very strong at the moment. Zara Kravitz, she will not give this one up, and I think she's going to take it. It's a good battle for 2nd. So if you look outside, Zara just beyond Elena Bedborough, I should say, from Incas is looking good, and I think she's maybe half a body length ahead here of Daisy McInnes. Lona Bedborough, Daisy McInnes 2-3, but Zara Kravitz no doubt about the winner there, 1:18.82. So
pretty solid swim that one.
Solid swim, yeah. Not quite under her entry, but not too far away. So 1:18.82, Sarah, Leona Bedborough, 1:22.29, Daisy McInnes, 1:23.53. Moving on to Heat 7. 0. Oh, I'll let you do it, Robert.
0 Millie Cyril, Gary, 1 Emma Bennett, North Ayrshire, 2 Emmy Aiken, University of Aberdeen Performance, 3 Lily Mandel, Heart of Midlothian, 4 Evie Mackey, South Lanarkshire, 5 Jessica Kitwood, University of Aberdeen Performance, 6 Holly Warburton, Blackpool Aquatic 7.
Heat 7 now.
Kayak Masterman, Lyric 8. Cedar Llewellyn, Hamilton Aquatics and 9. Ellie Melrose, Inverclyde.
Evie Mackey, I would think, will do very well here, Robert.
Yeah, you kind of think that she should just pull away during the second half, but she's got company. Jessica Kitwood from Aberdeen Performance in 5, and the other side the Heart Swimmer, Lily Mendell, might surprise everybody here.
Yeah, Lily is only 13, so she is going really well just now. Evie Mackey, good turn from Evie, and I think she will push ahead now.
Runner up in this event last year, Evie Mackey. She'll be in the mix for the final, where we have a really fast swimmer coming up in our final heat.
Yeah. Evie Mackey took the bronze in the 200, looking strong as well in the 100 in this heat. So Evie Mackey's entry 1:18.01, and just not quite on that time, but a good time nonetheless. 1:19.78 for Evie. Jessica Kirkwood 1:21.53. Lily Mundell 1:23.82. I think these other times will also make the finals. So into our final heat: 0 Lacey Padfield Redditch, 1 Molly Irvin Watson from Dumfries, 2 Ella Thompson Perth City, 3 Eva Robertson Highland, 4 Imogen Miles Sevenoaks, 5 Madison Christophorus from Aberdeen Dolphin, 6 Eva Ross City of Glasgow, 7 Maya McCallum from Highland, 8 Anna Lawson East Lothian, and 9 Katie Gillis from Renfrew Baths.
Imogen Miles from Sevenoaks, entry time of 1:13.40. So if
that's some time.
Yeah, if she gets anywhere near that, she's on paper some 4.5 seconds faster than Zara Kravitz and Evie Mackey.
With that time, she'd be competing in open age categories. At the age of 14, very impressive. So we'll see what she can do here. Sevenoaks down in Kent.
Sevenoaks in Kent, another long way to travel, and she's a Scottish-based swimmer based down in Sevenoaks, but 34.
Yeah, now that's a fast 50. That would contend just for the 50 in its own right. Never mind the 100. So we'll see what she can do here, but this is a very dominant display.
Very fast stroke rate as well.
It really is, yeah. I wonder if she slows it down a wee bit for the 100, but certainly for the 50 that's very effective.
Well, she's even going to get inside that entry time. Oh my goodness, 1:30.
What a heat swim that is, and we'll see if she can improve even more in the final.
Yeah.
Great time there. Eva Robertson second, 1:20.02. Madison Christophorus, our 13-year-old, third.
Yeah, sometimes you get the swimmers up in Scotland where maybe that little bit less competition, they maybe don't go out quite so strong. They do enough to qualify, but down in England where it's there's so much that they've got to do to qualify for finals, they've got to go for it in the heats, and Imogen went for it certainly, 1:13.64, so we'll see if she can go even faster in this evening's final. Cracking swim from
look forward to
Imogen.
seeing that. I think the others will have their work cut out there with Imogen in that final of the 14-year-old.
Yeah, still don't have the results for 523, the previous one, to give you the finalists, so you'll help with us. We'll hopefully bring you that at some point, maybe when the 800s come along.
Yeah, we can. It's not quite as rapid fire now, Robert.
Yeah, I think we might have it now. Our 800 free is just about to start, and has just got underway. 3 heats, 30 boys ready to get underway. Archie Redfern Lerwick in 0. 1, Murray Johnson, Ren 96 in 1. 2, his teammate Ryan Crabb. 3, Ewan Line, Morpeth. 4 is Sandy Brown from Alnwick Dolphins. In lane 5 we have Alex Holmes from Glen Office. 6, Stephen Newstax from Stranraer Stingrays. 7, Jasper Broom, South Ayrshire. 8, Oscar Deary, Step Rock. And 9, Ruben Lees, Wonder Bass Club. Well, Jasper Broom, South Ayrshire.
Yeah, he's back again.
This is almost a rarity, a swimmer from South Ayrshire doing an 800.
Well,
Doesn't happen very often, but good to see that.
it really doesn't in recent times, Robert. You're absolutely right. But yeah, young swimmer Jasper Broom, only 12-year-old, same as a 13-year-old, so maybe this will be his thing, doing the long distance freestyle. That'd be good to see.
All these boys 13. No
Yeah,
14,
it's 13.
yeah, no 14-olds at the moment. They come in the next 2 heats.
So they will be looking to contend for these medals if they can. We've seen earlier on in this morning's session that the first heat can take a medal from the younger age categories, and that's what happened. So we'll see how this one progresses. Always really interesting to see how the different swimmers tackle the long distance freestyle events. Sandy Brown is going pretty quickly at the moment, and he made up a bit of pull there on the rest of the swimmers of that previous 50 in lane 4. So Sandy Brown and Alex Holmes swimming together at the moment. Sandy just got his nose in front.
Yeah, just over the border in Alnwick. He's got an entry time of 10:25:29, which he did at the Northumberland and Durham meet recently. 2:25:15.
Yeah, and again,
Around about
pretty
76 split there.
similar pacing over the previous 50 there, just over the 38-second mark, and both Sandy and Alex swimming at the same pace, but it looks as if Sandy's just upped that a little bit, maybe about a body length up now, or just under a body length. But these are early days in this distance event.
So give you some finalists at last. We have the boys 100 free. 11-13-olds, Nikolai Sisnet, Nebi Singula, Harry Whitfield, Mustafa Magrabi, Alex Holmes. Please tell Sandy that he's in the final, everyone. From Alnwick, Aaron Mitchin, Angus Woods, Rory Vick and Harry Cook. Potential swim-off, we'll find out if there is one. Alfred Storer and Sky Kabushka finished equal 11th, so there may well be a swimmer for that reserve slot. However, on the 14-year-old category, that is not going to happen. We have Clean Bill of Health in top 10, Zane Salick, Callum Stewart, Lachlan Small, Conor Aspinall, James Kilpatrick, Callum McKenzie, Finlay Bruce, Kyle Harper. All of these boys under a minute. Matthew Plertek and Owen Beechin, the other 2, plus Fraser Van der Molen and Harris Woodward.
Yeah, some impressive swims there for these guys to go under the minute mark, and some of them, well, one of them nearly 3 seconds. But these boys here, on paper they shouldn't really be as far ahead as this, but they're really taking this one out. Sandy Brown, Alex Holmes, so 10:25:29, Sandy Brown. That's what his entry time is. Looks as if he's pacing a bit quicker than that.
Yeah, he's pacing a little bit over 10 minutes at the moment, it appears to be. It's good to see 2 boys pretty close together at halfway.
Yeah, but pacing 1:12, 1:13 or so, would that be right, Robert?
Yeah, pacing around a little bit under 10:10. And Sandy has 10:25.29 entry time. Alex 10:29 dead. So they're both pacing well inside that at the moment. Looking at maybe 20-second PBs or thereabouts. Certainly 15%. And Jasper Broom, Stefan Nustaks pretty well together in third and fourth.
Yeah, these boys are turning there just at the same time. Murray Johnson just in third at the moment, but not comfortably so.
Yeah, looking at a split round about 16 and a half here.
Jasper Broom maybe just nudged up there, but we'll see how that one goes. But the top two well clear now.
Well, 16:17 virtually dead. 16:17:03. Pace just dropped a wee bit there, almost a 78. It had been just under 76, crept up to just over 77. It's almost 78. So we're
just slowing up a wee bit.
Slipping away a wee bit, which is understandable because a lot of these swimmers don't get the chance to do this very often. But different when you get up to 15, 16 year olds who've done it a bit, and the clock gets to work pretty well on the head. I think what pace they can do.
Alex Holmes, possibly a short course time that got him into this. So 0-0 entry.
Yeah, that almost certainly will have been somewhere possibly in Glenrothes earlier, or the back end of last year for Alex Holmes.
So I suppose if you can improve in a short course, long freestyle event less, that's impressive, because it's much more difficult in the longer pool, and the 50 metre pool.
Yeah, certainly that would have been at least district championship away back at the back end of November. Good pool to swim in, a nice fast pool.
Yeah, these boys are stuck together just now.
Yeah.
No one making a move ahead. Well,
again a 77.8, so the pace is steadied, which is almost what you'd expect with less than 200 to go now. And you just kind of think that Sandy Brown might just pick up the pace again. Good race for that third place between Jasper and Stephens.
Yeah, Sandy Brown just trying to pull away there. It's not quite being allowed to by Alex Holmes, but he's still digging deep. He's definitely upped that stroke a little bit.
Ian Lyne's just in fact Murray Johnson's now gone into third. The Wren lad in lane 1 going nicely. He's picked up the pace along with Ian Lyne. So the bell.
Yeah, very similar splits there for both Sandy and Alex.
That was a 76.5, so we're in probably 10:05 finish or better, because we do expect the boys to really get motoring in the final stages. They'll probably leave so much in the tank, they'll be faster than 10:05.
Yep, Sandy Brown there is now moving clear. Sandy Brown's moving ahead of Alex Holmes, and looks good for him as he goes under the flags towards his final turn.
There's not going to be much between third, fourth, fifth and sixth. Ian Lyne,
there's a race going on there for sure.
And Murray Johnston, but no doubt those two boys, I don't think there's going to be a flying finish from Alex, but we've got some cracking times from both the lads. Sandy Brown just beginning to pull away at the death, and it'll be a fraction over the 10-minute mark.
Yeah, that
nice
was
PB for both the lads.
Oh, just over 10 minutes there.
3.79. Well, he did come back with a 72.5, which no real surprise. Alex Holmes gets a 10:07.47 as a long course PB, and very close Ewan Line 10:22.60, Jasper Broom 10:23.36, Stefan Newstacks 10:24.18, Murray Johnston 10:28.30. All great times for these lads.
Yeah, raft of PBs get in there.
Fantastic.
And
7th place is Oscar Geary 10:47.45, also inside his entry time. Murray teammate Ryan Crabb 10:48.49, just a little bit outside his time. Ruben Lee's 10:58.53, virtually on his entry time. And Archie Redfern comes in 11:08.42, about 10 seconds over. So a lot of excellent times in that last heat. As I say, the first 7 home, first 8 home and first 7 home, in fact, all improving their entry times. Well done, lads.
yeah, good swimming. And 2 more heats to go. So this is heat 2. 0 Adam Selby from Finns. 1 Blake Herbin, Inverclyde. 2 Andrew Pattison, City of Glasgow. 3 Nikolai Sisnett, also from City of Glasgow. 4 Fergus Reid from Geary. 5 Dexter Suter from Lerwick. 6 Finlay Hiddleston, Dumfries. 7 Billy Trapp, Mount Kelly. 8 Austin McPherson, Geary. 9 Aidan Anderson, Aberdeen Dolphin. And we're just waiting for this to get underway. Just going to get other previous heat swimmers out of the pool first of all.
So I'll give you the breaststroke finalists while we just wait for that. Madison Christophersis, Lily Mandel, Ella Thompson, Amelia Burrell, Abigail Fagan, Lauren Cantley, Rosie Stitchfield, Abby Coventry, Holly Warburton and Honor McCarty. Grace Blair and Iona Lynn are our 2 reserves. That's the 11-13-year-old age group and the 14-year-old age group. Now, Imogen Miles, Zara Kravitz, Eva Mackey, Eva Robertson, Jessica Kirkwood, Eva Ross, Leona Bedbury, Daisy McInnes, Emmy Bennett, Rixie Lamont. 2 reserves, Kaja Masterman and Abby Mitchell. So that's you. Bang up to date with finalists so far.
Yeah, that's good timing there as we just now begin our next heat in the 800 freestyle. So lanes 1, lanes 0 to 3, all 13-year-olds, and lanes 7 to 9, 13. So the 14-year-olds are Fergus Reid, Dexter Suter, Finlay Hiddleston. The rest are 13. So in the first heat there, 10:03.79, it's the quickest 13-year-old time on the board. So watch out for that one. The 13-year-old swimmers very fast off the blocks there and up the pool. Nikolai Sisnett.
No surprise to see him going out very strongly, as I think he won the 1500.
Yep.
So he'll be looking to add another medal onto this impressive pack that he's got.
Yeah, he's good across so many events, Nikolai. And he was the gold medalist also in the 200 free, bronze in the 400. He's a very good freestyle swimmer indeed, and he's looking to lead from the front here. But Nikolai is not the quickest seat here. It is Fergus Reid from Geary in 4. So we'll see what Fergus has to say about this.
Fergus, the only swimmer under 10 minutes, 9:57.84. Dexter and Nikolai at either side of him. 10:07 entry times. We'll see how this one develops.
Yeah, and there's another Geary swimmer over there in 8, Robert, Austin McPherson.
Yeah, he's had a pretty useful meet. Number of bronze medals, I think, that he's had throughout the meet.
Yep. Austin took the bronze in the 400 IM, 200 breaststroke. So he is having a good week indeed.
Should like to go at least one better, but medal's a medal.
I know it's some achievement just to get one snags medal. Some of these swimmers you see up there several times. I don't think they ever get complacent about it.
No. So at the 200 mark, we don't have a swimmer in 7. 2:18.42. So that last one just under 73. So if we can meet this pace, continue, might not manage to do that. We're looking something around the 9:40 mark, I suspect. And Fergus Reid now getting a bit between his teeth.
That'd be impressive. 10:07 entry from Nikolai, and it's about 7 seconds quicker than the first heat as well at this point. So going very strongly just now. Fergus Reid still in touch. He has a sub 10-minute entry. Some geary swimmers, as you said earlier on, Robert, I think we're talking about geary swimmers being very good at the long distance free. Some of them do open water swimming as well.
Yep. Well, 2 geary swimmers in this one. We don't have any coming up in the last one. But, Austin McPherson, we'd hope that he might be back on the podium again later today.
Yep. Another geary swimmer is having a wee battle over there in lane 8 with the Aberdeen Dolphin, Aidan Anderson.
Well, that pace just dropped to 74 and a bit, so we're in the sort of 940s range here. So it's settled down to slightly slower paces, what we half expected after a few hundred.
Yep.
We'll get a better indication at halfway. We were looking at a time probably somewhere around 4:47. And the gap just closing a wee bit, not much. But, third place is Austin McPherson by a fairly small margin at the moment.
Be interesting to see if Finlay Hiddleston comes up as well with a free swimmer at 6. Yeah, that's again gaining about 0.2. So Nikolai over that last 50 metres.
So certainly in the sort of, as I say, the mid 940s. Austin McPherson has opened up a bigger advantage in third place. He's now gone from 0.03 to 0.21 ahead of Aidan Anderson from Aberdeen Dolphins. They're contesting second and third in the 13-year-old age group. The top 2 were guaranteed medals of at least some colour. Yep. Since we still have one further swimmer who's just sub 10 minutes to come in our final heat.
Aaron Machin is the only other one after this heat. But yeah, that's a good wee contest going on over there, isn't it? I think these boys are spurring each other on.
Yeah.
And the lead has changed a few times between them so far. So we'll see what they can do.
Yeah, it's when they go uphill and downhill, Stuart.
That's right.
Austin coming downhill prefers the downhill lie. It's he's gone back into third place by 6400s and pulls away again. Nikolai Sisnik 6:01.76.
Yeah, some of them prefer swimming uphill, some prefer swimming downhill. And that's what it is. So yeah, Nikolai, very sort of long and relaxed stroke there.
He's just got a bit between his teeth again and realised that Fergus Reid is a threat and decided to up the pace a bit.
Yeah.
Or trying up the pace. It's actually slower that last 100 than it was the previous 100, but it's been enough just to put that pressure on Fergus to react. We'll see with 200 to go whether Fergus Reid from Geary can react.
Yeah, last quarter of the race, so we'll see what these boys have got left, whether they've kept something back to make a late surge.
Well, he's eaten a fraction into that last 50. At the moment we're still somewhere around 9:45 finish. Fergus will really have to pick up the pace substantially in this next 50 or so.
I thought his stroke rate was increasing there, just Fergus. So if he thinks if I leave this too long I'll never make that ground back. So we'll see what the split is here.
Yeah, you can see a camera shot over the far side. Finlay Hiddleston in lane 6 has pulled up to try and challenge Austin and Eden for that third place. There's about 3/4 of a second between Austin and Eden. But at the moment this looks still pretty good for Nikolai. He's not been caught much yet.
No, about half a second.
We're looking at about an 8:31 perhaps at the turn.
Yeah, there's about half a second gained on the previous 50 by Fergus Reid, but Nikolai has gone quicker in the 50 after that, so he's moved ahead again. With 100 to go, looks like Nikolai will be tough to catch at this point. A lovely shot there from the camera, just from behind, shows how smooth that stroke is.
And Austin McPherson looks comfortable on that far side now for at least a bronze.
Because he's really digging in, you can see that stroke rate really rapidly increasing by Austin. He is speeding up, he knows that the end is in sight. Well, Nikolai since it won't be caught now.
Finish around 9:41.
That would be a very good finish. It's going to be a good personal best from both Nikolai and Fergus Reid in 1-2. Fergus has come back at him a little bit, but too late to make up all the pool here. Nikolai Simpson takes it, isn't it? 9:42.89. Fergus Reid 9:44.56. Cracking swims there and huge chunks off their entries.
Well, Fergus Reid 9:44.56 has improved his time by around 13 seconds. Finlay Hiddleston storms through to take third by 17 hundredths. He's the 14-age category, but Austin McPherson 9:52. 61 and 9:55.51 for Aidan Anderson. That's the times for the first three home in our second heat. Nikolai Sisnet 9:42.89 will be. I think that's that will be difficult for Aaron Machin to make inroads. He's got to improve by a whole 15 seconds to take gold, but you never know.
This distance,
the only drawback, he's got an outside lane, he's not in one of the inner lanes, so it might be a wee bit choppy water on the far side. We have Kyle Harper, South Ayrshire in 0. Fraser Gemmell first goes in 1. Daniel Henry, City Glasgow 2. 3 Connor Swinney, Gateshead and Wickham goes in 3. 4 Conor Aspinall, East Lothian swim team. 5 Archie MacArthur, Inverclyde. 6 is Kerr Connolly, City Glasgow. 7 Alan Drake, Wonder Bass Club. 8 Kel Mossman, City Glasgow. Teammate Aaron Machin in lane 9. Well, Conor Aspinall, probably Archie MacArthur and Conor Swinney are the 1, 2, 3 in that older age group. That's potentially where I think the medals will come from, probably in that order. But we'll wait and see how that develops. I don't see anyone getting anywhere near Conor Aspinall. He's been most impressive in freestyle, as he usually is.
Yeah, gold medalist in the 400 free, Conor, and also the silver in 200. So he's a very good freestyler indeed. Spotted another South Ayrshire swimmer in here. You were saying about the not swimming distance. Kyle Harper, waiting 0.
Yeah.
So got him in this event as well, which is good to see. But yeah, right out there in front already. Look at the pool that's opened up between Conor Aspinall and the rest of the field.
Well, already we've got an arrow formation.
Yep, we do.
But it's an arrow that's well clear. And we've only got 150. It's almost embarrassing how far ahead he is at this early stage. 134.91. He's 4.5 seconds extra ahead, and we've only gone 150 metres.
Yeah, he's not certainly not hanging about here.
Yes.
I mean, that's 9:21.17 his entry.
Well,
you can keep us right, Robert, about how the pace is looking here as time progresses. But that
big surprise.
This pace is
somewhere near 9:10.
Yeah.
We'll wait to see how this one goes.
2:08.98. Really quick. First 200.
Well, keep this going, and you're sub 9 minutes. I think it'll be maybe near sub 9:10. He has gone out very, very strongly. Maybe just made a statement. But we know how good he is, how relaxed that stroke is.
Yeah. And Archie McCarthy is a very strong freestyle swimmer as well. He's in second just now.
Just holding second, not by much from Conor Swinney.
He took the silver behind Conor in the 400 distance. Third place at the moment is Conor Swinney. So
yeah,
again, he's really comfortably third in these early stages. Aaron Machin, how's he looking in his times for the 30-year-old category? He's over there in lane 9. 3:01 after 250, so we'll maybe have a better idea when he gets to the 300 mark.
Yeah, he's gone off very strongly. The first 100, 101.31. The second, 107.67. That's a 109.37. I think it's probably settled down into a more sensible rhythm, dare I say.
Yep.
That would give him finish time, as I say, somewhere inside 9:10. Just drop that 35.33 going uphill. We'll see what he does going downhill.
Well,
this entry time, 9:21.17, is best part of 9 months old. Stuart, he won a summer meet. He was only third in this last year to Archie MacArthur
in the same pool.
They
must have really been training hard, because look at that gap at the moment.
Current East District champion. Archie MacArthur is our, well, for both of us, since we're based more in the West, he's the West District champion.
Conor Aspinall, he'll be his eye in the British summer meet, I would think. If he keeps swimming like this, but very difficult to tell because we only see the rankings come up for the British summer meets after all the age group meets around the country happen. But so you wouldn't rule him out of that at all, would you, in this pace?
Yeah, so the pace has virtually got by about another second there. That's a 70.23 after a 69.37. So I did mention something like 9:10. He's still inside 9:10, but it was 8, just under 9. It was about 9:05. It slipped, but we'll hope that Conor can pick this up. But that was a 36.30. So maybe just made a statement at the beginning, and it could be that this might be near a 5:40.
Yeah, often happens, doesn't it? In the 800,
Yeah.
you go out very fast and then settle down, and then maybe the last
5:39.92, and certainly has that pace has dropped quite a wee bit.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll speed up in the last stretch of the race as well. So we'll see.
So a wee bit pacing over that 9:10, understandably. Archie's got 2 and a bit seconds leeway over Conor Swinney, the Gateshead and Wickham swimmer, who was 6th at the Northumberland and Durham meet.
So I see that Archie MacArthur's actually gained a wee bit there, a second or so in the last 50 metres, so he's maybe speeding up a wee bit.
Aaron Machin, just to keep you posted, after 600, certainly is not going to get gold. Question is, can he get close enough to get a silver or even a bronze? It will be very tight for Aaron.
Yeah, Nikolai, isn't it? It's a really tough time to beat there for the 13-year-olds. So we'll see if Aaron can get some form of medal. Oh, yep, Conor Aspinall.
Yeah, the pace,
looking good.
yeah, the
Increased it again.
pace has dropped. That was the slowest we've seen so far, 71.87. But if he could pick something up over the last 150, we might see something close to 9:10. I would very much doubt it though.
Well, Archie gained a second on him in that previous 100. Obviously there's a lot of pull to make up there, but Archie's kind of keeping the same pace, and Conor's really just dropped a touch.
Yeah.
So
the key thing is Archie just wants to cement second place here.
Yeah. You know how tough the challenge it is now to make up that ground there, and he looks very well clear in the second. There's no one near him. Although coming up in 3, we have Conor Swinney. You know, I would say too much to make up there, but Conor's looking fairly strong for 3rd place.
Now, Conor Aspinall, can he find something special to finish with? Can he come back in a 107 and get inside 9:10? It's going to be a good PB nevertheless for Conor. 9:21.17. You can see him taking 10 seconds or so off that. We'll look at Aaron Machin coming down with 100 to go.
Conor
8:01.08 was the split for his teammate.
He's not put his foot down the gas like we thought he would, unless he's just leaving something just for the very final stretch.
Yeah.
Second and third is all but done here. Archie MacArthur, he's looking comfortable in the second spot here.
No, it's right, Aaron Machin has a chance of a medal, but I think it's going to be bronze if best. But here comes he's just outside it, but a 10-second improvement.
Yep.
9:11.03 for Conor.
Found a couple of seconds that last 50 there.
Yeah,
just
very strong finish.
Yep.
Archie MacArthur is going to take second.
Chasing him down there was Conor Swinney. Just over the last 200, he was making up ground there. But that was a good 3rd place for Conan.
Keep your eye on the clock. Aaron Machin is certainly not going to get gold. He won't get silver. 9:52.61. We're at 9:50 now. 9:55.51. 3, 4, 5. Well, 9:55.11.
He might have snuck in.
He's done it by 4.4. Well, that's it. That's how I'm calling it, but we will need that to be confirmed. That result is now official. Aaron Machin,
I think he's done it, Robert. Yep.
Will be the bronze medalist, but we need just to wait for that. We apparently have the swim off.
200 metre freestyle for the girls. So Madison Stewart, Gina Wren will be going in the swim off here. And I believe this is for first reserve spot, is
yeah,
it?
2:22.49 is what they did earlier off. Don't often get a swim off for 200 metres, but we have for this one.
We've seen it all this week. 400 IMs,
yeah.
200 frees, swim offs, 200 back was another one.
Yep.
So off they go, exactly the same reaction time. So Madison Stewart, Gina Wren. So Madison is a University of Aberdeen performance swimmer. Gina Wren is City of Glasgow. Gina's got a better start here, and she's taken this one out. Want to create a bit of space early on between her and Madison. We'll see how this one progresses. They were 31.10 at the 50 mark over 32.22, so over a second opened up over the first 50. Fast start from Gina. So she's moving along very nicely at the moment. So maybe she's looking to take this one out in the first 100 and hold on to this, or even improve in the second 100. Maybe Madison is holding back and she's stronger on the back end of the race. And we're going to have two swim offs, Robert. This is the first of two, so we'll get a boys 100 metre free swim off as well. Coming up.
I'll give you the 200, I'll do the 100.
That's fine. Well, Gina Wren is looking strong here. Even at this stage, it's difficult to see Madison coming back now because Gina is off very quickly, unless she's done too much. And she ties up towards the finish, but yep, she is looking very, very good. And 2:22.49 is that time to keep an eye on. So these girls, this is a final for them really, because it's for a first reserve spot, this swim off. So they'll be looking to improve on that time this morning. Gina Wren looking very good here. She's been just a wee bit quicker, half a second to a second on each 50. And she's way out in front. We expected a bit closer to the swim off. But again, keep your eye on the clock to see if she can beat the time that she got earlier on. And also Madison, see if she's got something left in the tank for the finish. Gina Wren now coming in, and she will take this, and she's beaten that time very
well. That
easily. Yeah,
if she'd done that earlier, she would have been comfortably into the final. It usually happens.
Yeah,
at least one of them goes faster.
It's a learning experience. She probably thought when she got out of the pool this morning, or this afternoon I should say, oh, I could have done that a wee bit faster at the start, and maybe she's taken that into the swim off.
Yeah.
But yeah, good race there, girls.
And
so we on to 100 free swim off.
104.92 they both did earlier on. They'll probably go that a little bit faster, both being 13. Alfred Storer, South Aberdeenshire, goes in 4. Sky Kabushkai from University of Aberdeen Performance in lane 5. And both boys should know one another pretty well. Local pool as well. They'll probably train in. Alfred Storer, South Aberdeenshire. I think that sort of covers Stonehaven area. At the moment it is Alfred Storer just with the advantage over Sky, but there's not a lot between the two out the turn. Well, it's 300. Sky in 5, and Alfred at nip and tuck coming down with 35 to go. Nothing between the two, Stuart. It's a tight finish. It's the advantage with Sky at the moment. Alfred's still well there. It's Sky and Alfred. Not a lot in it. Sky with a marginal advantage as we get inside the final 10. It's Sky who's just going to hold them inside the final, into the red zone. Sky Kikabushkai. Well,
oh, what a race.
The other set, that would have got Sky into the final 103.57 quite comfortably, and that would have then meant that Alfred would have been first reserve with that time, but Alfred has to settle for second. Sky will be our first reserve. Great swimming, lads.
Great race there, and both the boys improving on the time, so they'll be happy about that.
Indeed.
As well, and that will count towards all these competitions coming up as their best times.
Yep.
And we've got the relay now, boys.
Just before we do that,
Yep.
I'll give you the 1, 2, 3 in that 800 free. Nikolai Sisnet, Nebi Singwa, and sorry, I'm on about the 100 freestyle. Rewind. Nikolai Sisnet, Austin McPherson, Aaron Machin. That's the 1, 2, 3 in the 11, 13-year-old category. And Conor Aspinall, Archie MacArthur, Conan Swinney, as we had in the 14-year-olds. Well done to Aaron Machin, just sneaking in for a medal. Having to do it on his own at that outside lane, not easy,
Yep.
Stuart. So.
I know, in what, less than a second, wasn't it? Was it half a second or so?
Point 4.
Yep.
Aidan Anderson from Aberdeen Dolphins just missing out.
Fine margins there.
Yep.
So there's 2 heats in this boys 4x1. Sorry, it's a medley relay. And there's not. I was jumping on Robert to the next one here.
Yeah, it's a freestyle.
It's a 4x1 freestyle relay, and we've 2 heats. We've got University of Aberdeen Performance, South Ayrshire and Kingston. So setting us off is Paige Ellis from Aberdeen, Hannah McCaig from South Ayrshire, and Beth Armit from Kingston.
Nice to see Kingston represented in a medley today.
Yeah, this is really close, isn't it?
Yeah,
This is not in this, anything in this in the first 50.
Kingston, a wee club just on the south side of Glasgow.
Yep, good to see that they put this relay together. And quickest seeds in this one, South Ayrshire, not by much.
Not by much.
Yep. Got Hannah McCaig has just pushed on in her second 50 here. So South Ayrshire are out in front. And the other 2 girls have just separated a wee bit into second and third now. So at second we have University of Aberdeen Performance, and third Kingston. So handing over to Charlotte Higgins, University of Aberdeen Performance, Connie Hart, South Ayrshire, Lucy McGovern for Kingston, and good start for Connie Hart. She's really pressing ahead here. And Connie looking very good here. She's opened up a good bit of water. It's really close for second place. So we'll see, as we saw earlier on, really sometimes the fastest swimmers go out first and they hold on, or try and hold on. Sometimes they wait to put the fastest ones in last, so we'll see what the tactics are with these teams.
Yeah, we had that with East Lothian this morning. And the 14-16-year-old Zara Kravis, they put her out first. And she dominated that first 200. It was a 4x200. And other than Warner, the rest were struggling.
Yeah. You can see from the South Ayrshire lineup, don't want to give too much away, but they've got a couple of strong swimmers coming up as well. But the other teams might also. So, yeah, a good lead built up now by South Ayrshire's Connie Hart, and she'll hand over to Madison Smith. In the third leg, University of Aberdeen, Charlotte Higgins will hand over to Charlotte Walters, and Kingston's Lucy McGovern will hand over to Olivia McDonald. So let's see if either of these teams can nip away at that lead that South Ayrshire have built.
Looked like Kingston were practising that takeover.
Yep.
Sort of step overs there.
I know, and at this age group, don't normally see that, so they've obviously, as you say, Robert, been practising that.
Very brave to do that. Well done, Olivia. You got cleanly to the water as well.
Almost like a run-up, isn't it? A little bit of extra momentum to go in the start of your relay leg. So still South Ayrshire out in front. It's a right battle going on for second.
So it is, yeah.
So a good swim here by Madison Smith. And I think nipped into second here, Charlotte Walters, University of Aberdeen Performance. She's taken second spot. All 8 teams here swimming. So this is the best freestyle swimmers in each of these swim teams.
Of course, they can have ages of anything between 11 and 13 in this one. Most of them will have 13-year-olds, but you might get a really good 12-year-old in the team.
Indeed.
Grace Haddle for South Ayrshire, Stuart.
Yeah, Grace is a good freestyle swimmer.
Elise Fulkert for Aberdeen Performance, and Amy Dobson, who's pretty useful for Kingston. But she's going to be really good to pull out something to get second place. You never know.
She does look strong so far, Amy. She's certainly pulling away at the moment from the the Kingston team in 5. But yep, at the turn there, good start there. 32-4-1 split in the first 50, and in the last leg here by Gracie from South Ayrshire. South Ayrshire will definitely take this one, I'd say, Robert.
Yeah.
And
Kingston making a wee bit of inroads, but too much to do, I think.
Well,
impressive swim from your local team, South Ayrshire. Probably going to take maybe 6 seconds maybe off that entry time, 4:47.09.
Yeah, I think they will. They'll take at least that. Yep, 4:40.9. So yeah, six something, Robert. I'll let you do the maths.
Yeah, 6.19.
Good swimming there, and the other two teams as well taking time off entry.
Yeah, which is what you would almost half expect.
So we'll keep an eye on that time as we look at the other teams in the second heat of the 11 to 13 free relay.
So if you're wondering why we don't have 10 teams, we have 9, we have 12 teams in total, so we always have a minimum of 3 teams, or 3 swimmers in a heat, so hence we split it into 9 and 3. So Dumfries A, Laidlaw, East Lothian swim team, Lucy Fleming, 1 and 2, North Ayrshire, Ruby McInnes, 3 Aberdeen Dolphins, Kalila Smith, City Glasgow, Daisy Goldie, Wanda Bass, Anna Robertson, Carnegie, Ava O'Neill, Perth with Grace Renfrew, and Geary with Lucy Mitchell. Well, you've got to fancy probably City Glasgow, but Kalila Smith and maybe Wanda Bass might upset them.
Yeah, good start from Kalila Smith off the blocks there. She certainly went into the lead there in the early stages. Coming through in 4, City of Glasgow, Daisy Gildea.
Yeah. Whether any other teams like North Ayrshire and Carnegie in 2 and 6 can get anywhere near medals, I don't really think so, but you never know.
Well, Carnegie are not far behind in entry.
Yeah.
So they certainly have a chance.
At the moment, it's City Glasgow with Warrender, the Dolphins in 3rd.
Yeah, this is really close. Over the first leg, isn't it? City of Glasgow just a fraction ahead.
So Dumfries, Sabby White, East Lothian, Morgan Kenny, North Ayrshire, Emily Maguire, Aberdeen with Erica Crichton, City Glasgow with Eva Gordon, Warrender, Rebecca Reid, Carnegie, Lucy Couch, Perth City, Isla Hannah, and Geary with Katie Ray.
What a handover there to Eva Gordon. She's storming out ahead now. So City of Glasgow going well clear. Aberdeen Dolphins still in 2nd. And
close for 3rd at the moment. It's Wanda Bass,
yep,
with Perth and Carnegie, and also North Ayrshire within striking distance. At the moment, 2 teams vying for 2nd and 3rd. Can they pull something out and get close to City Glasgow, who've a lot of strength and depth? Amy Royal will go in for them. So City Glasgow just ahead in 2nd, border from Dolphins, Aberdeen Dolphins, but tight between them. And the Aberdeen Dolphins have gone 2nd. So halfway, Dumfries will have Lauren Dunlop, Lucy Laidlaw for East Lothian, Kimberly Camelon, North Ayrshire, Madison Christophorus for Aberdeen Dolphins, City Glasgow, Amy Royal, Mary Hoole for Wanda, Anna Gill, Carnegie, Mary McLean, Perth, and Geary, Lascelles. So the order is City Glasgow, Aberdeen Dolphins, Warrender, Carnegie, Perth, North Ayrshire, Geary, East Lothian, and Dumfries.
Well, I think Madison Christophorus is eating into that lead, and she's got certainly a different style. She's got that long flowing style, all underwater power there, and she's just moving up there a little bit on City of Glasgow. So it's not home and dry yet, Robert.
No, not at the moment. It looks pretty good for first and second. Warrender are at the moment holding on for third. It's all about maybe first and second as a certainty here, City Glasgow and Aberdeen Dolphins, unless Warrender can find something special. Carnegie with Aragil has put them in with a shout for a bronze medal, but Warrender also strength and depth there might be just that wee bit too good for them. Amber Hinton from Dumfries. Really, the Ewe Chandler there sharp. He's doing that is Dolphins. Caitlin Morton, City Glasgow. Wanda, Daniela Falupi. Freya Keeling for Carnegie. Perth, Ella Thompson, and Phoebe Simpson for Geary. Well, the race is on for that third place at the moment. It's City Glasgow. It's Aberdeen Dolphins. It's Carnegie and Warrender for third, with Perth just a little bit further back. Well, we'll keep an eye on that third place. At the moment, City Glasgow have got this well wrapped up. Second place is going to be the Dolphins, or is it? Carnegie are flying down the final stretch. Can Carnegie get a silver? Well, City Glasgow have got this wrapped up, but here comes the black and white army from Carnegie. Freya Keeling is really pulling the stops out, and City Glasgow take that. Carnegie from 6th comes through and takes silver ahead of Aberdeen Dolphins. What a swim for the Carnegie team, and that's what we want at the Nationals. What a swim from Carnegie, from 5th
finish,
coming through strongly into 4th, into 3rd, and clear by about 2 seconds to snatch 2nd at the last 15-20 metres. Well done, City Glasgow, our national champions.
She really dug that one out, didn't she?
Yeah, that was some race. At Freya Keeling coming through very strongly.
And these three are the quickest, so that'll be, once it's confirmed, the gold, silver and bronze.
And that'll push Carnegie up in the points. Won't put them anywhere near the top 10, but they'll push them up a wee bit, so that'll be good.
We didn't need more excitement, Robert. We're now on to the boys.
Get my breath back on that one. Yeah.
Boys 13 under, 4x1, 100 metre medley. Really? This will be interesting because it's a medley event as well. So
this is where the fun comes. It probably doesn't have much effect, I don't think, in the younger age group if it's mixed between the boys and the girls, but this is just a medley relay. It is only boys, as we say, it's not a mixed one. I just got too excited there. It's been one of these days, it's been one of these weeks so far.
A mixture of strokes, I'll say that.
Yeah, mixture of strokes. Yep. We start with backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly and freestyle. That's the order in the medley relay. So first go in lane 3, Connor McNaughton, Renfrew Baths. Great to see them, wee team, Rhys McMillan in lane 4, and Rhys loading team with Alexander Best, hope I pronounced that correctly, in lane 5. Pretty good in entry times, 5:34.3 for first, Renfrew 5:32.6, and East Lothian 5:33.27. Well, if it's as good as that on entry times, we were in for a cracking race, Stuart.
Yeah, very close on paper, but a second and a half between the first and third seeds in this. So yeah, I don't think we can place too much weight in these entry times in terms of who might come for second and third. And we'll be keeping my eye on the breaststroke leg in particular here, because that's when things can change the most. But yeah, the backstroke, pretty much a dead heat, or side by side at the moment, I should say, between the top two teams. So between Renfrew Baths and East Lothian, similar caps these boys are wearing. But Renfrew Baths just a touch behind East Lothian, and now coming through for first in this closing part of the backstroke. Alexander
Nice
Sorry,
steady
Connor
start.
McNaught, I should say. And Connor hands over to Mark Stirling. Renfrew Bass, Rhys McMillan hands over to Matthew Jack. East Lothian, Alexander Prest hands over to Archie Budgeon.
Looked a very safe takeover, an extremely safe, maybe even a slow takeover for Renfrew, making absolutely certain that they were not going to be disqualified.
There's nothing worse than that, is it? You finish your relay and look up at the board and you don't want that to happen. So a good shot there of all three boys. You just
it's a great shot, isn't it?
Yeah, you just see the East Lothians who are glancing across the pool there.
Yeah.
So Archie Budgeon just checking where the other guys are. So he's had a very good turn and transition, Archie, to try and get back in contention in this leg. But there's the first swimmer, Mark Stirling, in front. So it's first, then Renfrew, then East Lothian. So not a massive amount open up in the breaststroke. Sometimes a big lead can happen on this stretch, but
of course the youngsters, butterfly maybe hasn't fully developed at this early age, so this could change a fair bit again, Stuart.
Yep. We'll see Rudy Stevenson for first will go off, Max Buchanan for Renfrew Bass and Boyd Fernside for East Lothian. So if Boyd puts in a good shift here, then he could make up some ground in the fly. But yeah, it's a wee gap there, and again quite a safe handover for East Lothian. They probably needed to, well, I don't like to say, you don't want to risk a DQ, do you? But
no.
You do want that to be as quick as possible.
Certainly the younger swimmers will be that little bit more deliberate.
Yeah.
Whereas the older swimmers will time it or assume that their swimmer's going to touch the wall at the right time, and that's what sometimes happens. They go that a little bit early.
Renfrew Bass again. Good swim with them. Again, a smaller club than Renfrew.
Yeah, Max is going pretty well. Going past Rory. Boyd a little bit further back, but he's making some headway. The East Lothian lad.
Oh, he is. He's coming right back into it now, and he's putting them back in contention. And maybe, as you say, Robert, sometimes they go off too hard and tie up here.
You can see they're all beginning to feel the pain.
It's the one who ties up the least, I think. It's going to benefit the most here. So first it'll be Zachary Dormer, Renfrew Bass will be Jensen, Basketer, East Lothian will be Ross Winters.
Yeah, East Lothian picked up a couple of seconds there. It's given them half a chance, and it's still very much anybody's race. But they've got something to do to catch the Renfrew lad at the moment.
Yeah, Jensen Basketer looking strong in this freestyle. But, again, could have gone out a wee bit quick, and he might tie up, so you never know. Things could change.
Yeah, Jensen has been swimming recently at the West District events. Only 12.
Well, look at that turn there out there, lane 5.
Obviously been practicing that, but it's Lothian now coming back a wee bit.
Zachary Dormer, I mean, they were well back at the start of the breaststroke, and they've worked their way right into it. So he could catch him. Zachary, he's fighting back here. Sorry, I should say Ross Winters fighting back here, the East Lothian swimmer. So Ross Winters, will he catch?
There's no much in
Jensen, and I think it will. Oh,
I think he's just going to run out of water here. Renfrew just
Bass.
hanging on there.
Renfrew, East Lothian first, 5:29.22.
All inside their entry times, and we did indeed get a really, really strong finish there. And on paper it was tight, and in the pool it was pretty tight as well there, Stuart.
It was indeed, yep. Quite fascinating, that one, because he thought that the East Lothian team weren't going to get back in, but they fought their way all the way back, almost took it in the end, but good relay swimming from Renfrew Bass.
So one more heat to go again, just the 12th.
We have 8 teams in this second heat, Robert.
Yep, so again, because it's not 13, 12 and 11, 11 teams, 3 go in the first one, and we've got 8 in the second. In 1, Geary, Austin McPherson. 2, Inverclyde, Blake Herman. 3, Wonder Baths, Ethan Nolan. City Glasgow, Nikolai Sisnet. 5, Aberdeen Performance, Sky Kabushka. 6, Aberdeen Dolphins, Aidan Anderson. 7, Ren 96, Ollie Jeffers. 8, Stirling Swimming Club with Cade Carty. City Glasgow, I think, should be comfortable winners in this one. Do I see it?
Yeah, we think so.
Aberdeen Performance Wonder are on times second and third. At least the Dolphins don't have a Carnegie Boys team to worry about in this one. So
yeah, that's right.
unlike the girls, but City Glasgow, I think, like the girls, will dominate this one. We've got Nikolai going out very strongly indeed.
He is a champion backstroker, and he's shown his worth in this first leg. Nikolai, so City Glasgow well clear. Geary, looking good so far in second. And in third there at the turn was University of Aberdeen Performance, and they are possibly just nip into second place now.
Yeah.
University of Aberdeen Performance swimmer Michael Gavin.
Well, if I had to comment on a possible outsider, Inverclyde perhaps in lane 2.
Yeah.
But we'll wait and see how this one goes. City Glasgow off to a strong start. So Geary have Max Kelly in for them. Inverclyde, Lewis Bray, Rory Vick for Wander, Aaron Machin, City Glasgow, University of Aberdeen, Michael Gavin, Jacob Poppelbaum for the Dolphins, Ryan Crabb and Sam Lee for Stirling. Aaron Machin, very useful breaststroker, will certainly push on. Michael Gavin also going pretty well. There's 4 almost in a line. That's Geary, Inverclyde, Warrender, and over in lane number 6 is the Dolphins team, but the near side, Warrender, Inverclyde and Geary very close. The moment 3rd, 4th and 5th at the moment. We have City Glasgow well clear. There's not much between Aberdeen Performance and Warrender, with Inverclyde and Geary not that far behind. Wander making a wee move here.
Yeah, Rudry Vick is putting in a very strong breaststroke here for Warrender, and he's going to move up into second. So I think we'll see a change in second place here. Aaron Machin,
good solid swim from Aaron. Cemented that first place. So third leg, Toby Boyd for Geary, Finlay Murray, Inverclyde, Richie Saunders, Wander, Andrew Patterson, City Glasgow, Aberdeen Performance, Oliver Hussick, and for the Dolphins, Harry Cook, Wren, Murray Johnston and Stirling with Harrison McMillan. Well, the butterfly might have a big say. Don't think we have to worry with City Glasgow, but Warrender are going very nicely.
Yeah,
Dolphins and Inverclyde 3rd and 4th.
Yep.
And if anything, Inverclyde are making a wee move.
Well, Warrender have gained on Glasgow, although it's too big a lead you feel to catch them at this stage, but they have gained by about a second.
Well, my dark horse Inverclyde, can they sneak in and get something ahead of the Dolphins? Certainly Wander closing down, but they're going to find something that is probably going to be beyond them at this stage.
I think Inverclyde are coming up now. We've seen a minute as we see them in shot on camera here.
So the final leg is very close for 3rd and 4th. Geary, Claire Petlow, Leighton Bonner, Inverclyde, Finlay Duffin, Warrender, Samuel Ruff, City Glasgow, Finlay Johnson, Aberdeen Performance, Dolphins with Austin McCall, Jack Keegan for Wren and Stirling with Rory McMillan. Well, what's going to happen with the bronze medal? I think it looks like Dolphins are going to take the bronze. Can City Glasgow hang on? Warrender are having a late charge here. Well, they've picked up 3 seconds. Can they get anywhere near We've still got 3 seconds to make up. City Glasgow, but Warrender are not done yet. Warrender Bass coming through, and I think Warrender Bass are going to get this, Stuart. It's Warrender Bass on the shoulder of City Glasgow. City of Glasgow hanging on there. It's Warrender Bass and City Glasgow. City Glasgow just hanging on there. Warrender and City Glasgow. City Glasgow, Warrender have got that. City Glasgow and the dark horse is Inverclyde coming through for 3rd place. What a fantastic race again.
400.
Oh, 400s. Warrender Bass, I did think that they'd snatched it, and they did. 400, City Glasgow. And if anyone else is going to get a medal.
For Warrender, Samuel Ruff just needs it. He shouldn't have cut his fingernails this morning.
What a race.
He might have just taken that, but that.
Finlay, how did you manage to pull that out, son? You were miles behind at that 300, and well,
you know,
how do you sum that finish up, Stuart?
I think sometimes it's a bit like swim-offs. They just find something extra for relays, don't they? And just pull out the bag. But that was some performance.
He had about six seconds to make up. He'd made up about half of it, and even with 15 to go, it was nip and tuck. And congratulations to both teams, Warrender and City Glasgow, and fantastic. Inverclyde did get 3rd, Stuart.
They did. Inverclyde came right
well
through,
done.
and they were your dark horse.
Yeah, we're my dark horse for a possible bronze, and surely will be delighted our wee boys have managed to get a bronze.
Inverclyde, always very strong in the mini league teams. Inverclyde through the years, and I know that from being along at these events with South Ayrshire, and they've
not the biggest club in the world, and great to see a wee club like Inverclyde getting on the podium. Well, I know Archie MacArthur's been on as an individual, but for him to get the youngsters pulling together, great to see that.
Absolutely. No, fantastic way to finish this afternoon, and we'll see some of the medalists making their way up shortly as well.
Yeah, the girls really team. Dolphins girls. There's the boys, the younger boys there. And that gentleman over there, Andy Figgins, board member and the head coach at East Kilbride. Been in swimming for a very long time, very respected figure. Looks as though he is doing our presentations for the afternoon. So nice to see Andy up here. South Lanarkshire, one of the top 10 at the moment. Coach that's produced some cracking swimmers in the past.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Andy, well-known face around the Scottish swimming scene, as you say, Robert, for a number of years.
Yeah. So this is the we start off with the freestyle medals. Our bronze medalist in the 11-13-year-old age category, representing the City of Glasgow, is Aaron Machin. 14-year-old bronze medalist from Gateshead in Wickham, Connor Swinney. Silver medalist in the 11-13-year-old category from Geary, Austin McPherson. And our 14-year-old silver medalist, we've just been talking about Inverclyde, there we have him.
Yep.
Archie MacArthur.
Yep. Give him a smile, Archie. There you go.
In the 13-year-old age group, 11 to 13-year-old age group, our Scottish National Age Group champion from City of Glasgow, Nikolai Sisnet. Scottish National Age Group champion and gold medalist in the 14-year-old category from East Lothian swim team is Conor Aspinall.
Well, what a meet these boys have had.
Yeah.
And we've not even got to the final session yet.
We haven't yet. So that's the first lot of presentation. That's the individual presentations done. Now we have the girls 11 to 13 4x100 metres freestyle relay medal presentation, and the Dolphins girls all chuffed to bits there. There we have them. Bronze medalists from the Aberdeen Dolphins Swimming Club are Kalila Smith, Erica Crichton, Madison Christophorus and Iona Buka Ayala.
They're having a cracking week, Aberdeen Dolphins, aren't they?
Indeed.
Yeah. Aberdeen Dolphin, I should say, not the S, but they are doing so well in the team points.
Well, big surprise, silver medalist in that 11-13-year-old age group. It's the team from Carnegie. Eva O'Neill, Lucy Couch, Ara Gill, Freya Keeley.
Again, what a finish from Carnegie.
Yeah,
really
some
great finish.
Yeah.
These girls will be chuffed to bits.
Freya Keeling bringing them home into a surprising silver medal. But here we have our gold medalists in the 11-13-year-old category. Team from City Glasgow. They are Daisy Gildee, Eva Gordon, Amy Rowe, and Caitlin Morton. Well done, girls. Deserved winners for that.
Yeah, great performance there from these Glasgow girls. And they also look extremely pleased, and so they should.
Yeah, bit of face paint on as well.
As they all bunch up for the photo.
Yeah.
Only one of them's made up to the, the top podium there from the Dolphins, but she's determined to get up there.
Yeah, one Dolphin, I think one Carnegie girl's maybe squeezed up as well.
Yeah, so she has.
Or a couple. Yeah, maybe the smaller ones.
The smaller one, yeah.
That's
right. I don't think the Dolphin...
I don't think the Dolphins one's one of the smaller ones.
No, she's certainly... I think she's the tallest.
Yeah.
So, all these pictures we'll see going up onto social media as well.
Yeah.
So, great to see all the swimmers from various teams with the smiling faces.
Yeah. Well, the last presentation of the afternoon is the boys 11 to 13 4x100 metres medley relay. Well, my surprise package didn't make it, and bronze medal position. The team from Inverclyde are our bronze medalists, and the boys are Blake Herman, Lewis Bray, Finlay Maurice and Leighton Bonner.
Cracking swim there from the Inverclyde boys. Really great to see Inverclyde getting up onto the podium to get these bronze medals. That was a really good relay swim. I've quite liked their tops.
It's a cracking top.
Good design.
Silver medalists are a team from City Glasgow. Nikolai Sisnett, Aaron Machin, Aaron Patterson, Samuel Ruff. Well, I think everybody thought they were, including myself, absolute certainties for that one.
Yeah.
What a race we had to finish us off for this afternoon, Stuart.
I'm sure the initial reaction, they'll be disappointed to just miss out, but on reflection, they put on a great performance.
Our gold medalists, Scottish National Age Group champions in the 11-13-year-old 4x100 medley relay, are the team from Wanderbass, and they are Ethan Nolan, Rory Vick, Richie Saunders and Finlay Duffin, bringing them home at the death.
That boy has earned his tea tonight.
Gold medal, yeah.
Can't keep a smile off his face. I think he knows what a good swim that was, and the whole team are grateful too. So
that's us done and dusted again for the afternoon. We're back just after 5. So from myself, Robert Taylor, and from Stuart Stevenson, thanks for joining us for the afternoon session, and we bid you farewell. Thanks, Stuart.
Thanks, Robert. Good afternoon, everyone.